want to join a bunch of amateurs. Well, okay.
It's almost a full week now. Just gotta get past the scary Sunday zone. I mean, the scary Mondays. That's what they call them, the Monday scaries. That will be day 7, because today's Monday and not Sunday.
Good buddy. Hey, good morning, afternoon, and or evening, gamers, and thamers. Hopefully y'all are doing good. Happy Monday, or possibly the most dangerous day of the week. We're not quite sure yet. Anyways, isn't Red Mage Susan supposed to be traveling or something like that? What the hell's going on here? Yo, what up, everyone? How's it going? Hopefully things are going well. Yo, first things first, though, thank you, Jimpu, for bringing some real golfers over to my lands. I don't know where you were able to find a place to golf on the high seas and oceans, but hopefully golfing on land isn't too much different than golfing on sea. I guess we'll just see how that goes realistically, but thank you so much. How you doing? And also, P-Seg, thank you for the 6 whole days of subscription. I hope you survive to the 7th so that we can celebrate an entire week of having you with us. Greatly appreciate the continued support, friend. Thank you. Just thank you. Thank you. Get that laugh from the Resident Evil 4 guy. Thank you. I think that's Resident Evil 4 guy. I'm not sure. Either way, what up, Juker? What up, Petty? How ya both doing? I hope you enjoyed the few seconds of shade at the beginning of the stream there. I do appreciate that you were planning to do that, or tempted to do that during Helldivers 2. I was already doing bad enough as was. I didn't need any extra help from the people. That was a really good way of actually starting my day. I didn't realize that, but I was like, man, that was a lot of fun to just get up, play a game of Helldivers, and then go to work. I'm like, this rules, actually. I love this. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. A whole October. Oh, my gosh. I don't know where I'm going to put this entire October. I don't have any shelves that are big enough to hold these 31 days of subscription. What do I do with this? I'll just have to hold it in my heart instead of a shelf somewhere because I love it so dearly. Thank you so much, Petty, for the continued support, whether it's your subscription or throwing subscriptions at random other people when it's the most funny, or giving 420 when it's the most funny. This is how Petty operates. She just does stuff when it's the most funny. Thank you so much as well. Greatly appreciate you. Green Bucket Guy, good to see you again. How is your post-stream, post-lunch, post-day hangouts? Hopefully it is treating you well. I will continue to skate. I will probably still die, but I will, in the meantime, continue to skate nonetheless here. And 15 Gamoos, how you doing? You're absolutely right. A Helldiver never dies. I did not die once at all today whatsoever. Not a once. Nope, not me. I didn't die near immediately upon getting into the game. Or did I kill anyone near immediately upon getting into the game? And Kindness Weapon, hello to you as well, gamer. How's it going? Happy Monday to you. This is the golf summer slot in between the road trip summer or the 3 other summer themes. I'm probably going to stick with, like, mainstay road trip theme. And then intersperse it with an occasional game of golf on some golf game somewhere along the way. The golf game aspect would be a lot less planned, basically. If I just have a day where I'm just like, you know what, I feel like playing a golf game today, then we're just going to say we're playing a golf game today. I'll pick one, we'll go from there. There's going to be no real huge in-depth dive into golf games necessarily. It's just going to kind of be there every so often. It's mostly going to be focused on the road trip aspect games with ideally good vibes. We'll see how far the road trip aspect goes as well. But with Outrun at the core of it all, basically. If it has some sort of Outrun-ish feeling or road trip-ish feeling where it's like I'm having a good time being on the road for a longer period of time, then we are good to go from there. But yeah, statistically speaking, Monday is the scariest day. I mean, Garfield hates Mondays, and that's not a coincidence. Garfield has done the math and found out that Monday is actually the scariest day. It's absolutely terrifying. Only Friday the 13th is specifically the only scarier day there is of the week. And looking at my calendar here, it is not Friday nor the 13th, so it is impossible for today to be any scarier than it already is. We have reached maximum spaximum spookiness. So watch out! Something could be coming for you. Watch out! Hey yo, how you doing, Jen? Outside the backed issues. You have been backed into a corner and you're getting dusted at the same time. We got lower heads for days. how's the furniture assembling going? I did see you take a big picture of your plushes, so at least that probably means that they have somewhere that they can go right now, which is a great thing, and I love that. But otherwise, how are things? How's getting moved in and settled in going? But yeah, you get slashed all the time on Friday. It's not scary as you think. I mean, most deals at most stores, they talk about slashing prices. That's usually on Fridays as well. So realistically, Friday slash day is just a common occurrence in capitalistic USA. We always be slashing on Friday. Everyone be getting slashed on Fridays. And yo, Renna, how you doing? Good to see ya. What's going on, friendo? How is the day treating ya? And Jimpu420, good buddy to you as well. Even though I said hi earlier, technically, I'm sure you said hi back. But you know, now your emote is waving at me, and now I'm waving back at it because they just look so happy. They look so freaking happy. So they blame the slashers. That's right, the night slashers, not the original release, but the re-release they did a few months ago. We blame that one. That one's apparently not good. And I watched someone play it, and I'm like, this doesn't look good. It looks bad. It just looks bad. I don't know what else to say. It just looks bad. And I think the person who was streaming it was DJ Tatsujin, who usually tries to have a very positive look on these things. And I think he was sufficiently whelmed at it. So casually Geisatsu streamer. Yeah, watch out for my pride demon. Yeah, I said late in the case of the Mondays. He'll never solve the case. Thank you for the comments on the shirt. This shirt does rule. I like this shirt a lot. It is very, very good. So today's like the first day in 2 weeks I chose to sleep in. That's how Mondays work, right? Yeah, in my opinion, that's how Mondays work. After work, I went back upstairs and I took a nap because I'm freaking tired today. I don't know why. I went to bed fine yesterday on time. And then I just have been crushed and tired all day. So I just took some extra sleep. I slept in. Waterfall? Ah, good point. Good point. You're absolutely right, Jimpu. Well, welcome to land polo, but not that land polo. There's polo, there's land polo, which is actually just golf, and then there's water polo as well, so we're good. I have never seen pirate mini golf, and I never will. I never will, Juker. I'm a mighty pirate. It says so in Sea of Thieves. Jimpu is very confident when it comes to Sea of Thieves, though. Is always moving forward and moving fast and doing heroic jumping into action things. And then you hear a Jimpu scream because things didn't go exactly as planned. And Jimpu manages to survive every single time. It's pretty impressive, actually. I'm kind of impressed at their capabilities on the high seas. But yo, what up, Happy Chappy? Hello to you. Thank you for the comments on the shirt. I'm sure that Dr. Butler would be very happy if more people bought the shirt. Let me see if I can find it again. Dr. Butler. I think that's just linked on his B Sky. No, he replaced his pinned comment with something else. And I cannot access it easily anymore. Let me see. Dr. Butler. That's not what I typed in, but it worked anyway. Here we go. If you so desire the Pride Demon shirt, there is that for you. Along with many of their other shirts as well. I will say, and this probably is more of an issue of the ongoing tariffs, that it took me a long time to get this shirt, and I am still waiting for another shirt that has not arrived yet. So, if you do purchase a shirt, expect it to take either a long time or for them not to be able to fulfill your order. I'm just going to put that out there just so you know. It's not Dr. Butler's fault. That is just the company that he's working through, which I think is Teespring. I don't know where they're shipping out of, but I'm sure that they are affected by tariffs as well, and probably why I haven't gotten the second shirt that I have ordered, I imagine. So, still waiting on that. We'll see what happens, but just want to give you all a heads up before you go ahead and complete the order, if that is so what you desire. But your PC set up, my keyboard needs batteries. Well, outside of that, you know, you get batteries, and then you're good to go. You can get that shit going. I shoved my ass in his face. Look, Juker. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I wanted to have a booty call, and so I shot my shot. And it landed. The sad part is I probably have to do Hooters Road Trip again, at least once, as a joke. One game of Hooters Road Trip, and then I can immediately go back to whatever the hell else I wants to. Watch, I could do something like every 5 subs, I'm forced to go play Hooters Road Trip once again. It's gonna be like an entire 4 days of me playing Hooters Road Trip as a result of that. I'm not doing that. I'm too scared. I'm too scared to have to embrace what happens if I open something up like that. Like some sort of challenge number or something like that, and I have to go drive a Hooters Road Trip every single time. But yeah, New Light Touch is just, you just look at it like, it just looks so inflexible. It just looks so, we copied and pasted everything over, but we only got the key frames, and we didn't put anything in between those key frames. So it's just a very empty sandwich, unfortunately. No calories inside of that. It's a shame, honestly, because Nice Touch is a really good arcade game that Boyk showed to me at one point. We played through it together. I'm like, this game rules. And then they talked about the re-release, and then we looked at it and like, I'm not getting any good vibes from this. This kind of sucks. And then I watched someone play through it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting any vibes from this. That kind of sucks. I have no desire to try this out. The Akuma Rainbow Pride, the Pride Demon. Yes, that's right. What up, Chibi? How you doing? Good to see you. And Indestructible Cat as well. Hello, gamer, to you, too. How y'all doing? Happy Monday and or Tuesday. I mean, I'm both here with Monday, but it's like King T, you can't rush it. It's going to be hot. I thought you were gonna say something like steeped in irony or something like that, but hey, all right. Hey, all right. Yo, Clockwork, enjoy that lurk. I will probably be here when you get back, and if I'm not, well, thank you for coming back anyway. I mean, you didn't have to come back, but you did. I really greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Akuma is a known gay champ, best friends with Elena. Akuma is the ally that you didn't realize that you actually really needed in your life. But Akuma is there for you. And that's the most important part, that Akuma is there for you. Whether he is going to support you through your hard times or immediately kill you, he's there either way, as promised. Enjoy skating on the streets. You know, it's a wild idea, but this is like the first game that we've come across so far that really embraces the street aspect of skating or skateboarding. Most of them have been like, yes, they're on the streets, but we're on the streets of California, Australia one time as well. It's more of the sunny California-esque vibe more than anything else, instead of like the street culture of like, you can go to like any inner city area and find some places to skate. The world is your oyster aspect. So this is like the first like street style game. And mind you, the street culture really started to only become mass appeal in like the early 90s or so. So it probably took a little while to catch up and everything like that. And before we start seeing it in games, this is not probably the first one, I would say, though. I would say probably Top Skater has a little bit more of that, and that was released in the arcade a year before this one in 1996? 1997, excuse me, 1997. It was at least a year before this, but I have a plan of what I want to do for Top Skater whenever I do that one, but I needed more time to set that up, so we probably won't do that until next week. I gotta see if my plan even works in the first place, and then I gotta figure out how to work out that plan, and I don't know, I'm too heckin' tired this week. I don't feel like doing it. But yo, enjoy your work as best you can, Dita Tachijin. It's great to see you as always. Please enjoy the talking or the hearing and listening of the streets. So yeah, it's like all the games we kind of come across so far, not really any of them have really embraced that street culture. The extreme games a little bit, but they're more embracing just kind of going to cool areas and just racing on them versus like it's more of a cruising USA rather than embracing like a local street culture type thing. It's like, hey, no, go over to Africa and do some skating over there and race over there while you're punching somebody else. But it's not like, you know, you're really actually getting to know the streets and make it your playground. And I have not played this game before, so I can't say if it's going to do that, but I can at least say, looking at the art, when I was actually pulling up all the art for stream, posting, all that sort of stuff, it looks by far the closest to a Tony Hawk game. It seems like it's on the right idea of being an arcade style skate park street area game with points of some way, shape, or form. So I'm very curious, like to the point where I'm like, I knew in the back of my head, I thought that this was a Tony Hawk clone. I thought it came out after Tony Hawk, but no, it's a year ahead. It's almost an entire year ahead of Tony Hawk. So I'm very curious to see, just from the pictures I saw, how much this embraces the Tony Hawk, what Tony Hawk became. And maybe it's just one of those games that it was actually legitimately good and it just fell short of being in the limelight. It could be as simple as that. Sometimes that happens. So I'm curious to see what happens here. I'm so sorry your orders are stuck in Terra of Hell. I saw the 8 Bozo stuff. Oh, it's fine. Nothing happened there. I was trying to buy the controllers after the stream on Saturday when my controllers were acting up. And I went to go try to buy them and it wasn't working. It wouldn't let me buy them because the site wasn't updating the shipping address. And I was like, okay, let me try it on a different device. Let me try it a different day. The stuff's on sale, so I want to make sure I get it on sale while I still can. And then they got back to me early this morning, I think it was, 5 a.m. or so. And they were just like, yeah, we're not shipping to the U.S. right now because of the U.S. tariffs. And I just responded like, very understandable. Thank you for responding. Very understandable. Do not ship to us. It is A-okay. I mean, it's not okay at all, but also I stand behind your decision to not ship to us. Please make the country realize the error of its ways. And the quickest way to do that is through economic warfare right now. So it is what it is, but no money was lost. No, nothing was lost. It is fine. I did not mean to I didn't actually explain the problem, so maybe it did sound like that. I wasn't getting my controllers. No, I didn't even get to order the controllers. The website would not let me order the controllers. So nothing is lost, nothing is gone. That shirt I told you about, the other shirt I bought from Dr. Butler, might be out of my hands on the other hand, but nothing can be done about that. Once again, it's not like it's Dr. Butler's fault. It's not like he's making the shirts personally. Nothing can be done there. It is what it is. Only American Truck Sim's road trip functionality was closer to release. I mean, I think there's plenty of like, there's Euro Truck Simulator, right? There's also that. And I've seen people play that. That said, I feel like almost Forza's even closer to what I'd be looking for, but I don't know. It's gonna be a less planned thing, honestly. I'm gonna go very vibes-based. I'm gonna find stuff, I'm gonna look at it, and if it just feels like it fits the vibe, for no other reason besides it fits the vibe, I'll put it on a list, and I will potentially play it. I have no real heavy plan to, like, this is gonna be a deep dive into all the games that are Outrun-esque or anything like that. No, it's gonna be pretty just, like, kind of casual. I want the whole thing to be casual, relaxed, having fun with it. I'm not gonna go hardcore into this one. This is for me to enjoy and just find stuff along the way between the golf games and the road tripping S games. So we'll see what happens. One game who is road trip for the road trip. Oh gosh. Yeah. But yo, what up, iBun? How you doing? Good to see you. iBun Weast. That's the name. That's the whole name. I haven't said it wrong, and I've never said it wrong ever. How you doing, iBun? Hopefully you're having a good Monday as well. That is a really cute emote, by the way. That's a really cute emote. Anyways, hi. Hi. Yeah. But yeah, either way, Koopa can have his way. He is currently at the Burger King, and he is having his way no matter what. Yo, Toro, good to see you as well. Hopefully you're having a good one. We have baby stuck in his back. Yeah, he had the baby back going on there. It was great, and we don't get it anymore. We don't get it anymore. Maybe they'll put it as an extra costume in Sticks. Maybe they'll make him the baby caretaker. Now that he has Atlanta back, he feels like taking care of the kid he randomly found somehow, some way. Papa Akuma will make everything okay. Are they Streets of Rage? No, nothing's as cool as Streets of Rage. I mean, there's a lot of cool games out there that have the right attitude about the streets, but nothing compares to Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage might be the coolest street-based media that exists out there. It is hard to think of, well, it's not hard to think of, but it's hard to consider anything else in that perfect echelon of what Streets of Rage is and how just aesthetically cool and how aesthetically strong of a entertainment about street-based things is. It's just, I don't think it can be beat, Clockwork. I do not think Streets of Rage can be beat. But April Raider is not great. Oh, no. I know some people's places have been getting hit a little bit worse for wear. The weather out here has been pretty nice on the other hand, so I'm, like, thankful for that. But, yeah, I know that it's not congruent with a lot of areas. Some places just aren't getting up to their temperatures that they want. Some places are getting too much temperature. We seem to be in, like, this perfect Goldilocks zone right now. Once again, lucking out, but who knows what the future brings. And I mean, summer's gonna get hot anyway, so who knows? Maybe summer might just get really fucked up hot and it'll be awful. Hey, Zakuma, notable friend of cool women like Elena and Kazumi Mishima. Exactly. If the cool lady is out there, Akuma is out there supporting her. What up, amigo? How you doing? Good to see you as well. Hopefully you're having a good one. What the hell? Ryu's Liu Beta Akuma's Tao Tao. Or maybe it's Cow Cow. I don't know how to actually pronounce it. But I would say Tao Tao because C in Mandarin. He has the propaganda machine behind him, but Akuma's abilities shine despite the slander. Oh shit. Real talk. You know what? This rules. I'm glad we've likened it to prior war history stories and everything like that. We've come full circle on this one. Ryu will never be held up in the same light as Akuma of power. Despite Ryu consistently winning everything that he touches, no one's ever saying out there like Ryu's like the strongest Street Fighter. No one ever says Ryu's the strongest Street Fighter. It never comes up in conversation. It just does not happen. Tony Hawk Simulator, where you walk around, people consistently say, hey, you look kind of like Tony Hawk. There has to be a game that exists like that somehow, or some sort of like Flash game, or some quick Unity game that's been put together that is the, hey, you look kind of like Tony Hawk game. There has to be. Someone has to have made that by now. I firmly believe that has to exist, right? That has to. As you say, Vicon, collect the letters of sk8r, grind the LTI logo. Grind the EA logo, because this game is produced by Electronic Arts, so we just grab that and we're good to go. If it does have a gather or get the logo aspect to it, I'm going to laugh so hard, because I'm like, oh man. Tony Hawk full-sailed rip from this one. That fucking rules. U.S. terrorists, U.S. turfs, I would say turfs. They are both the causation of the tariffs and the suffering of people at the same time. Turfs. 120%. But good evening. Is it possible for Tony Hawk and Akuma to be friends? 100%. Absolutely plausible. Pyronic. Absolutely. If Akuma could be friends with Elena, I'm pretty sure Tony Hawk can be friends with Akuma. Look, Tony Hawk is still on Bam Margera's side, getting him into the re-release of 3+4. I think Tony Hawk can be friends with Akuma. He can see the best side of people and support them. I won. I deserve that. I deserve that look. Once again, thank you for your patience. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, shit! Oh, fuck, I think that's Miranda over there. And she has a driver in her hand. God damn! Yo, you love to see it. How you doing, Miranda? How was the not Metroid Monday today? I've always wanted to play, I believe it was called Zaxxon. I saw the name of it. I'm like, that's that Sega Genesis Master System game that has the blue guy, the alien guy with like the shooty gun, right? Like, I've learned about that recently. If I have my quails in a square. So I believe so. Zexion. I said it wrong. I forgot the I, because I'm not a selfish person. It's so hard. Well, yeah. If it's the game I'm thinking of, yeah, it seems like it's gonna be very, very hard. Because Sega didn't know how to balance their shit back in the day. They didn't care, like, oh, where's coming from the arcade days. If I'm thinking of the right game, I might not be. Zaxxon is a totally different game. Oh, so Zaxxon is a game. So I at least have the name in there. That said. All right, you know what? I can solve this problem right now while I introduce myself at the same time. Hey, all the folks coming from the Miranda Lynx Golf Club. Name's Ryudo. We're checking out a bunch of Tony Hawk, or a bunch of skating games before Tony Hawk came out, just to see kind of the evolution leading up to what the Hawkinator released in 1999, September 1999. And we're just spending this first, 30 minutes to an hour of stream, catching up, shooting the shit, talking about stuff, all that good stuff. and just having a good time. I hope that you're all having a good one as well. Talondraws, good to see you. Okay, I'm thinking of a completely different game. You're right. Zaxxon is another game, and then Zexion is very Metroid-esque, and it looks badass as hell already. But Zaxxon, on the other hand, is the shooting game with the high and low walls. Yes, okay, I got my quails and a square. So then what the hell game was I thinking of? And I won't be able to find it, actually, because there's nothing else I can search for. There's some game on the Master Drive, or Master System, whatever it's called, that stars some anime character, and it's a adventure shooting game, and I can't think of it right now, but you know, that's all right. That's all right. Weather was beautiful today? Yeah, weather was really nice today here. Oh, it's so nice right now. Came from Ryu is not the strongest fighter. Look at the original SF2 box. He gets his ass handed him real hard, not centered as Chun and Blanky. No, Ryu's just never in contention for being the strongest. Despite him walking away from the tournament in first place, and that's the canon ending, he's never the strongest. It doesn't work. Oh my gosh. Yeah, legally distinct Metro today. I'm caught up now. I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed. But that's all right. Also, what up, Corndin? How you doing? Oh, and the wheels fall off. Tony Hawk's biggest hater throughout the entire documentary starts crying and says he's all right. I had to tell him about the death of his family and offering condolences. I have never seen apparently this entire documentary of the wheels fall off. The wheels fall off documentary. Let me try that. Come on, Google. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. Damn. And that's on HBO. Okay, shit. Wow. Tony Hawk just unfazed by the terrors of the world and just saying like, no, just keep it cool, fam. I love you, buddy. our modern day Jesus walks among us. This next one is a Steam NES style game, Metroidvania with like 8-way shooting. But go cook, yo, go cook. I mean, you're already cooking in the first place, Miranda, but now go actually literally cook and feed yourself, please. But thank you so much for swinging by. I greatly appreciate that. Yes, that foremost muscle expert podcast. That's fucked up. You can't do that. That's forked up. How dare you? Lena being friends with Akuma. It cheapens his entire character. What? People should humanize their villain characters more often. Okay, Elena's his friend. Not like that! Akuma has a friend. Oh, God. Yeah, it's very, very weird. They just want like a evil force of evil to come along here, but every other villain should be like, you know, humanized in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, Zillion. I think you're right, Internet Shoe. I believe you're correct. Fuck you, Google AI. Zillion is an informal and exaggerated term to describe an extremely large, unspecified number or amount. You see, I am very smart. Yes, Zillion, the mega cartridge. There it is. Yes, thank you. The Internet Shoe wins once again. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. And I want to play that game, because I've learned about it much more recently. So that is on my mind of games that I now know exist. And I was like, I am curious to put some hands on that. So now, between Zexon and Zillion, I gotta have the Z streaming game day at this point. First 30 minutes to 120 minutes of stream. Fixed it for you. How dare you fix it for me? I'm gonna have to ban Jimpu. Jimpu, you're gonna have to ban yourself. I don't know if you can ban yourself. Don't try it, just in case, because I might have to let it go. I might have to like free you from a prison of your own making, and I don't feel like doing that right now. I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy. Golgo 13 is a game of interest as well for the NES. I do want to play the NES game just to see how well crafted of a game that was, because they had like cutscenes and shit like that way before that was even close to really being a thing. They really like ramped up the quality of how good a game can look at that point. Alternatively, the arcade game is really good too. The arcade game is really fucking hard, but it's really good. God. Yeah, you can be defeated by technology. As long as the technology is not put into a human of some sort, like I'm looking like whatever the fuck Seth is, but like Bison, I guess Q technically, Sea Viper, Or does he lose a Sea Viper? I think he actually loses a Sea Viper, now I'm thinking about it. Well, it's also not put to a human. He loses to the technology anyway. The fuck is a computer? He can't figure it out. Some anime characters, a Master Drive Sim shooting game, and our guys are Roblox games. All right, we got to go back to Roblox, everybody. I hope that you're excited to play Roblox once again. I'm excited. I'm excited to play more Roblox games. One person is in his phone context as l8r. That will simply apply. He consistently types in Jonathan Street's phone number when sending a text. How does anyone remember these goddamn numbers? The fuck? What the hell is going on? Oh gosh, I would really actually appreciate that. Like, l8r just like, well, he knows how to use a phone now, and he's just like, writes numbers on his cave wall just so he can remember it a little bit better. The system's perfect. I did it. Welcome to the Akuma appreciation stream, everybody. When Jesus returns, he won't recognize him. Signed, Tony Hawk. What did that guy over there that looked very, very holy mean by this? What could it mean? Yo, Slacker, good afternoon to you as well. Hello. How you doing? Good to see you. Hopefully you're having a good afternoon as well. Ryu is critically redefining against Jack or Combat. I mean, he was in a game of Jack, and I think Jack was actually pretty strong, at least in the early meta of Street Fighter Cross Tekken. So technically, yes, I believe so. I think Jack was actually pretty strong, if I remember correctly. It might be like the second patch that came out that I might be thinking of, but I feel like Jack was a very popular pick for that game. So it is very plausible that Ryu is weak against fighting Jack and potentially Combat as well. That also put in Alyssa. Alyssa? That doesn't sound right. That's not her name. Tekken. Oh, it is Alyssa. Never mind. Alyssa. I think I got my brain mixed up with like Eliza and Alyssa. Okay, but yeah. So would lose to Alyssa as well. Technically, Dr. Boskanovich as well, because he does use technology. So he'd be fucked there. But Kazuya Mashima would have to second guess himself. Actually, I think they're about even on tier list in... No, because he is really fucking good. Hold on a sec. He's really good at Smash Ultimate. I think he's like top 5 character. I think he's actually really, really good. Or at least consistent in tournament placings minimum. Ryu's good too, just I think Kazuya gets a lot more for actually hit confirming. I have to really catch up on Ultimate tier listing because I just have no idea what's going on anymore. I don't watch Ultimate tournaments all that much, but I watch Melee. I still watch Melee. Seth looks like Jury now, so that's by extension my ICAT doing cartwheels through flaming hoops to say, look, wherever Jury may be, whatever Jury may look like, I'm in there. That's a Jury over there. The jury is out because she's with me. I can't believe ICAT said that. I can 100% believe that ICAT said that. Dream Roblox, I will join up you and make up for last time. You don't have to make up for me. We owe it to Oozeworm to actually do a real Roblox stream whenever he is feeling well enough and up to actually doing a Roblox stream. We owe it to Oozeworm. So I legitimately want to do another Roblox stream with him and not goof and gaff nearly as hard as we did, because I would like to actually check out more games and embrace him a lot more instead of, you know, putting goofs and gaffs on the streamer helmet that we had that one time. But I will be there for that. Akuma was really pissed when he retired the last phone operator, and not because he can't call anybody anymore, but because he's like, she had a job, and you took it away from her. How will she live now? Akuma's coming for you. Oh God, Akuma, no, we're calling him right now. Oh shit, we don't know her number. We don't have any phone operators. And that is one less CEO of the world. That's how Akuma does it. Doesn't really care what effects it has on the world. He just does it for the people. He raging demon CEOs for the people. Now I just need this shirt with like some sort of CEO getting like Rage Demon on the back here, with Elon Musk getting like just Raging Demon here. This shirt's getting out of control. This Akuma lore is getting better though, on the other hand. You have to remember the numbers myself now? Fuck. Yo, what up, Water Kirby? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good, having a good time here, adding lore, unnecessary lore to like Akuma, but at the same time, very welcome lore to Akuma. How you doing though? What's going on, fans? Isn't it public? Just gotta tell you how Link in Tears of the Kingdom. Do people not realize Link is like the hero of time in Tears of the Kingdom? I have not touched any recent Zelda, so I actually have no idea what the hell is going on in there. Yo, Bewitcher, the Bewitcher. Yo, how's it going? Good to see you as well. How is the day treating ya? I can't believe one top tier, Cool Gobbo, is calling me top tier like that? That's crazy. That's wild. That's bonkers. Hopefully you're having a good one. What's going on, friend? How's the Monday treating you? Hopefully it's treating you decently well. She is in your home now, freeloading and eating all the good snacks in your fridge. Joke's on her. I don't have good snacks in my fridge. I'm too much of a food prep person. Jury will probably kill me as a result of this. She'll come in and like, hey, what do you have for snacks around here? Well, I have like 4 packs of rice cakes over there. You can add a little bit of peanut butter and honey to it. That's my pre-gym snack. And then she kills me. And then iCat from like another corner is like, damn, it should have been me, not him. It's not fair. I will totally and not at all hold the fact that iCat is horny for Jury on Friday stream when we play more Big Brain Boys Professor Layton game whatsoever. I will definitely not hold that and talk about it whatsoever and tease my good friend iCat, who's been a good sport so far, about every time I've teased him about goofing a puzzle or anything like that. I will totally not do that. That would be ridiculous and mean and cruel. Anyways, every Friday, me and Indestructible Cat are playing through Professor Layton and the Curious Village. So if you want to join us for that, hit that follow button. And if you thought this Akuma story thing was getting out of hand, iCat and I can't stop making everyone apparently some level of thirsty for Professor Layton. Also, Luke is like a 4 times orphan boy now at this point. we keep fucking up all the characterization of everyone. One guy's from like half Chicago, half New York, and then there's another guy who's from half New York, half Chicago. These are 2 different things somehow. It just keeps happening. Yeah, Akuigima. I can't. Akuijima. Oh my god, I'm struggling out here. Louis Goki. Stop it, both of you, stop it. Those are words that I cannot pronounce. Therefore, they are illegal. That's it. You're doing well. Hell yeah. And you're winning the Pepsi challenge as well. Hell yeah, times 2. I know drinking coffee at this hour is going to bite me in the butt later on. But damn, I need it right now. Holy shit, I need it right now. If I can't go to bed like on time, I'll go step on some arrows or something like that. But I was like, damn, I am struggling today. So people in Tears of the Kingdom mostly don't recognize that Link was the hero that saved them, with only a few exceptions. They mostly recognize Link as the guy who got kicked out of his own home by his knife. There's that fucking freeloader again. There he's out grabbing apples from the woods and cooking in a giant pot with some Octorok meat. I don't know what the hell you're doing, Breath of the Wild / Tears of the Kingdom. I almost said Breath of Fire because I have Breath of Fire 4 in mind. I probably will pick that up at some point, honestly. I really do want to play that. But yeah, I have not played Breath of the Wild and or Tears of the Kingdom, so I don't know what the hell you do in that game besides whatever the fuck you want, apparently. Some RA stuff per usual. Oh shit, hell yeah. What are you working on? What is it that you are working on? I am curious. You've joined the chatting part of the stream. You can't hide your RA secrets from me. I want to know, because I'm just gonna sit there and awe. I'm like, oh my god, you're so good. No matter what you say, you're like, well, I'm doing Big Bird's See and Count for the NES. Struggling with the second achievement of this, of counting to 5. I'm like, yo, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Oh my god. They made numbers past 4? That's bonkers. Wow. How dare you? I don't dare. I do. They have a crush a Jury rather than Lily. Damn. I don't know if this is like a personal fuck Lily, I hate her type thing, or if it's something else. Lily's just like having tea somewhere. She's like, what the fuck? Why am I catching strays? What the hell's going on? Why me? Oh, God. No, someone did a war crime in London and Professor Layton. Which time? Which time? We can't talk about it, actually. I cannot spoil it because this is iCat's first time going through the game. So I cannot say, I should not be even saying anything about that. So I assume we're going to go through like the entire series over a long course of time, however long iCat wants to do it. I'm sure there'll be breaks between like games and stuff like that as well, you know, just to make sure that, you know, we get breaks to actually go do stuff and everything like that. But I assume we'll get through all 6 games eventually. So we'll see how that works out. We'll see. But yeah, that sad orphan boy, once again, here's your fucking chair, you sad orphan boy. Take these flowers, you sad orphan boy. Here's this fucking TV we found, you sad orphan boy. And you were still mad at it. He wasn't happy with his room. Let me link you some really detailed drawings of Akuma I found. Not saying he's nude, but he's definitely nude. Let me send you some drawings of Akuma. He's not naked though. It's like, I think he's naked. It's like, he's not naked. He still's got his sandals on. See, he's not naked. Yo, what up, J-Dub? How you doing? Good to see you. Hopefully you're having a good one as well. I just bring up the question that no one asked for, but now I'm thinking about it, so I'm gonna say it out loud. I'm making it y'all's problem. I wonder which Street Fighter male cast character is the most popular for pornography drawings. Because in my head, Ryu's the most popular, yes, but there's no way that Ryu's the most popular on a sexuality level, right? It just can't be him. It just cannot be him. Male, yeah, specifically male. The lady side, I don't feel like getting into that conversation right now. That's a non-ending conversation. It's either Dan or Ken. Ken, I can see. I'm surprised about Dan. Dudley, I'm surprised about Dan. Ken makes sense, I feel like. Caretaker, dad, everything like that. Pretty blonde, US side, blue eyes, blonde hair. You know, he's the everyman, basically. He's the dream guy. And he's got a little bit of scruff for Street Fighter 6, so I feel like that works, but I'm surprised about Dan. I guess he's just goofy and lovable, so people just want to hang out with him. They just want to be with him. So that makes sense. That does make sense. Chicago is not NY. Typical non-NY is trying to compare us to. Yeah, you guys needs the stops. As Juka goes and gets a New York slice, which is just a bunch of New York slices topped onto each other to make a multi-layered lasagna pizza. I'm telling you guys. Ain't nothing like a New York slice out here. Oh gosh. Yeah, Jada, I'm interested in this. So a legitimate and a badass, and he's a nice accent to boot. What more can you ask for? Literally nothing. Literally nothing. It is very reasonable and fair that everyone is some level of thirst to Professor Layton. Some of them we're forcing in there, yes, because, you know, we're goofing around with the characters and putting our own characters to the game, sure. But there is one character in there, Percy, I believe his name is, who's very, very, very into Layton. Extremely into Layton. He's like, I'll continue watching you, Professor, from wherever you be. I'll be watching you from afar. And I'm like, oh my God, this guy's the thirstiest for Layton. Some might say it's the innkeeper, that she's the thirstiest for Layton. No, she's just most out loud for Layton. Percy, on the other hand, he's just like, he's creeping on Layton. Oh gosh. So, calculate how many people died from that person's robot rampage. So it's really funny that Professor Layton tries to make you think he's a good person. Only Professor Layton can find a solution to absolve that whole situation like that. Yeah, Nigel Thornberry. Yes, very important that Nigel Thornberry is on that list. Rio begs at the door for her to come outside. I take her on a leash, and she immediately peels. She tried, not very hard, but she tried. She's a foot away from it. She tried. She was hooting and hollering. She was loud. You had your headphones on, and I just was making my little quick PB&J sandwich for dinner. And she was just hooting and hollering the entire time, just yelling. And finally she got what she wanted, and she's like, nope. Outside scary. Forgot. Outside big. Bigger than me. It's true. The Orphan Boy must figure out a puzzle before he can sit down. That's the literal truth. We couldn't get that chair for him until he was able to sit down. But the answer is Dan. But yeah, Dan, Dudley. I can see Dudley be more popular. I can see that actually. I mean, there's probably tons of Yoey for. Yeah, I guess people were just really thinking Dan's the man. So he gets all the porn comments about him. I guess that does make sense. Actually, that does make sense. If there was a character that you didn't have to characterize in the entirety of Street Fighter, Dan's just right there. He's done. You can put him in any situation and it just works. It just works. So that's a fair point. Yeah, he's a baby girl. He is sweet. Since such a serious father, people found he invested in cryptocurrency. Yeah, I guess his recent endeavors might not be as good. That's true. His current stocks might not be as good. That's not just the cryptocurrency talking. It's not just the NFTs getting taken away. You can slam my face, get the sickle squeeze, baby block. Me attaching the clamps to my lips, and the other side are being held by Blanca. You sure you want to do this, boss? Yeah, buddy, let's go. E Honda is pretty sexy though. Legitimately, like, E Honda is a very good-looking character. I wouldn't be surprised if he's pretty popular. I don't think he'll ever be the most popular. That's just kind of how things are in this workaday world. Well, I mean, I guess that said, there was a whole post today on Blue Sky that I semi-read through about how. I actually read two today. God, what the hell's going on today? About male bodies, basically. One of them, the first one I was thinking of was that, you know, they were talking about some guys before and after pictures where he was like super jacked on the right side, and like the left side, he was kind of like, you know, muscular, very fit, obviously, just didn't have like a six-pack basically. And how that was significantly more attractive than being completely shredded, it's like to the bone and everything like that. And it's like, oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like that makes sense, and I feel like E Honda does fit that left side role as well. Just like he's strong as fuck. He's muscular. You can see his muscle definition. He works hard. He looks great. He's happy to be there. Like, that's just very comforting to have. Like, honestly, that whole package is just extremely comforting. It's really great. And then he Oicho throws you, and then I get cussed at for Oicho throwing someone 3 times in a row. I'm like, well, maybe you shouldn't have been in that situation. The other one I saw today was he likes, or he's progressive, and he likes weapons, and he has a MAGA body. I'm like, damn, being fit is having a MAGA body. What the fuck? That means I have a MAGA body. And I sat there for a bit. I'm like, no, it's impossible for me to have a MAGA body. As I gesture wildly to my blackness. I'll never have a MAGA body. It's impossible, motherfuckers. Also, shut the fuck up, you're stupid. Oh, gosh. President Cody to Mayo Cody. All right, I got some, let's hear about your fan fictions. What? President Cody to Mayo Cody is frying Yowie fodder. Oh shit, that's really funny. Sometimes cats are ineffable. Yeah, our cat especially so. Holy shit. Who was wrong with them from Lay's side? Cammy or Chun-Li? Chun-Li. Just straight up Chun-Li. She's been around for longer. That's literally the only thing that is different. She's been around for longer and in more games than Cammy. I would be very shocked if Cammy had more. Chun-Li just has history behind her. She has a head start that just will never be caught up to. She's a goal type person as well, where people have been inspired by Chun-Li, and I've not seen anyone say, I'm inspired by Cammy to, get like fit or to aspire to being that strong or anything like that. Cammy just does not have that same love as Chun-Li. So I'd be very, very surprised if Cammy had more. Recent alternate buffers on Blanca-chan. They had a perfect drip where he had the ponytail and resident visor, his celebrity shirt, and a fanny pack. They did have that. But I'm sorry. I really like the Blanca-chan outfit. I really, really like the Blanca-chan outfit. It's way good. Blanca barely has a bad outfit in these alternate outfit days, though. That said, they had Business Blanca for something about 2 years ago or so, which was great. That was great. They had the Blanca-chan. They had one more Blanca outfit. The festival outfit. Yes, the Brazilian festival outfit. Yeah, that's what it was. That was great. That was great. Yeah, Cleo also hates leaving her house. Sometimes. The last time we took her out on her leash and everything like that, she traveled the whole yard. She walked around the entire yard and then came back and then wanted to go inside really fucking badly. But she herself actually walked around the whole yard and she actually jumped at something. She actually tried to attack something. We're not worried because she isn't gonna catch whatever she jumped at. She cannot. She's not that good. This is where I killed Dan's father and then cow a bummer. Please tell me that someone drew that. Please tell me someone drew that. He uses a barometer to answer that, but lazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I might be a little bit busy right now myself. But Ihan is an absolute unit. I can see Ihan being pretty popular actually. Now you kind of brought it up to there. He wears too much makeup. How dare you? Take that back. Take it back. Zangief takes a lot of boxes for some people. That's true. Zangief is also way up there. I think Zangief is a very beloved character. I don't know if that transitions over to like the Bara space at all or not, but he probably is pretty popular too. He and Ihan both are probably pretty popular. I mean, they were very much paired off in the Street Fighter movie, that said, so realistically, maybe that sparked a few ideas for years to come later. But Zangief definitely ticks off a lot of boxes. Being a thick guy who isn't a terrible American like Rufus. I like Rufus a lot as a character, but I also understand that we could have had King Cobra instead. And I'm like, God, King Cobra's design was so good though. It was so good. Chun-Li also got into Fortnite. Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah. Chun-Li's in Fortnite. It's absolutely over for Cammy now. It's not even close anymore. Are they both in Fortnite? Cammy's also in Fortnite? Well, I did not know that on the other hand. What up, Sidjo? Good to see you. Auto correct betrayed me. No. You're doing great. You're doing great, buddy. There's no problems here. Oh, gosh. But good to see you, Sidjo. Hopefully you're having a good one. Chun-Li inspired you? Yes. That is why Fizz has the thickest legs in Florida. You know how Florida kind of looks like a little bit like a leg? That was actually based off of Fizz's leg work that he's been doing for years after Chun-Li inspired him. They had to make a monument to it, but no statue was big enough for it, so they had to name an entire state based on the shape of Fizzle's thick legs. So that's why Florida is the way it is, shaped the way it is. You're like Ricky, who folks like Ricky, who became Chun-Li loyal due to the rule that she played in her head correctly. Yeah, also true. It's like, it's inspiring in more ways than one as well. That's also a good point. Also inspiring in more ways than one. For whatever reason, Cammy just doesn't, as far as I've seen over the course of my time deeply in the FGC, I've not seen anyone say, hell yeah, I've got my Cammy goals. She's not the one. She's consistently, I think it's because she's consistently the damsel in distress. Like, we need someone who is in distress. Well, Cammy's over there. We just keep putting her in the distress role. Keep making her do it. Not be a fan of Street Fighter 6 Blanc, because overalls that make me kind of, I love the overalls. I love the overalls. They're cute. I think I just am a big Blanca fan, honestly, and I just don't know it, honestly. And she's when she goes outside on leash, she walks on her own most of the time. Oh, the fact that Cleo walked at all outside was a miracle. she usually gets outside and like just crumples, just collapses on the ground and looks like she's dead. She immediately plays dead once she gets outside. We wish she could walk on her own most of the time. When I say she walked around the yard, I mean she went like step, 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 crouch, die, lay there for a bit, flop back up, step, 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 die. It took us a good like 20 minutes to get around the entire yard. You know, something that I could easily walk in like 20 seconds. 20 minutes later, she finally got around the whole thing. So that was a huge moment. Yo, family, good shit on voting today. I am very proud of you for doing your civic duty. I wish we could get the same energy out here across the board, but instead we're eating a shit sandwich. So I hope that the shit sandwich does not come y'all's way. I am proud of you, family. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Everyone say good job, family. Greatly, greatly proud of you. Good shit. I'm gonna guess the got's not big on many folks with the eye patch. Yeah, I just think there's just nothing really. I think the one kind of character that's a little bit more boring than Ryu is actually Sagat. Because at least, you know, on the other hand, you have two stoic characters who are working on their craft and that's all they really care about. But you have one that's losing to the other guy. So there's just no appeal at that point. There's just no appeal at that point anymore. It's just like, well, if I'm gonna pick one of them, I might as well pick the guy who's winning. The guy who doesn't have a giant scar on his chest. And not the guy who does have the giant scar on his chest and pretends that he's never lost before. So God's never lost before and he'll never lose again. It's like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean that by that, Sagat? What do you mean you've never lost before? And I mean, that's the thing he says in the cartoon. It's like, God's never lost before. It's like, hold on. Either that was one brutally big lost battle, or you lost at least twice. That's really funny. That's really funny. The director of Wreck-It Ralph made Zangief a bad guy because he always lost every face. Is that the actual reason why? Because if so, that's hilarious. Also, it has the exact rightness to it, if that makes sense. But since that's actually, what is Wreck-It Ralph? What year is Wreck-It Ralph in terms of the in-game movie? I'm trying to think about it, and I'm like, I think it is replicating something from like the 90s, if I remember correctly. In which case, yeah, Zangief was very villain-coded because he was Russian, or USSR, or whatever they called it back at the time. They coded him evil in all the shows and stuff like that. They come as a big bad, but he's not a big bad. He's no bad. But yeah, but Zangief's very popular with the Bara lovers. Okay, I'm like, he has to be right. He is quintessential Bara, I feel like. But I'm not sure we're discussing. Is it related to how Zangief was hinted at being gay for years? No, but I'm sure that helps his current case right now in the conversation of which guy has probably the most porn of them in the Street Fighter series. So, I mean, that probably helps his case too, honestly. I mean, not that any character's sexuality has prevented people from making art that they want to see anyway, that said, but... But, yeah, I'm pretty sure, in my headcanon, I'm, like, sure, like, Zangief is very similar to, like, Marissa, basically, where it's like, yeah, anyone's fair play. I'm in it. I'm in. Cool, whatever. Most of it's cast in Fortnite. Oh, really? I'm surprised they didn't get Luke, that said, because Luke is extremely Fortnite coded. Like, extraordinary. You put Luke into Fortnite, and they'd be like, why they add a new Fortnite character? Why did they create a new Fortnite character instead of grabbing someone else from Street Fighter? And then you start doing the Fortnite dance, and everyone just like looking at him like, that just feels like it fits. Huh? What the hell's going on here? This is just normal. Everybody, like Sal has like 6'7" and only 250 pounds. Yeah, if you want to have a good time of chuckling at something, look at the weights and heights for any Japanese game with at least one martial artist in it. My favorite example is Legend of Legaia. Their age, height, and their age and weight and height are just like all fucked up. Actually, I don't think they have their height. I think it's just age and weight. But it's always really funny for people who do not know the ages of the characters in Legend of Legaia. In fact, I haven't done this in a while. I have not done this in a while. Hold on a sec here. Hold on a second here. All right, let me... this is actually better art. Actually, let me get this art. I'm trying to figure out what is a good art to grab here. Oh, that's a little bit fuzzy. Damn it. That's a little bit too fuzzy. Because we're going to do a guess the age. Go ahead and guess the age if you don't know it. As long as you don't know the age. All right, I think this is the best art we're going to get. The easiest art we're going to get with having all three of them in there. My music stopped. We're going back to Omega Boost. Let me turn that down just a bit there. All right, sweet. Where is my picture thingy? There we go. All right, take that off there. Sweet. Let me size it up a bit. All right. Well, we'll start with the main character. Mr. Legaia himself. That's not his name. It's Vaughn, but Mr. Legaia in the middle. Go ahead and throw some age guesses out here. I appreciate you assume that I could achieve my goals. Look, I believe in you, Fizz. You're working very hard on your goals right now, even. Keep up the good work. Keep it up. And while we're on the side here, I'm going to pull up their ages just to make sure I do get them correct. I'm pretty sure I remember them for the most part, but I want to make sure I am correct. Come back. I just want to do this. Here we go. All right. Sweet. Yeah, no doubt. Which time I had the most porn? Yeah, I was just very curious. Kevin Chess, regular life is always sitting here in distress. See your checks and Jonathan Streets. That's a small talk. There's no more of that, but my knowledge is lacking there. Yeah, I mean, mine is too. That's why I asked it out loud for some reason. Yeah, and the Halter is really real. She just crumples under everything. She made it to the tree, though. She did. She made the tree. She snipped the tree. She did a great job. We're very proud of her. Characters we like. I've accepted my taste in characters I enjoy, and any text is garbage. I mean, you can talk about characters you like, too, as well. I'm not going to stop you. You should do that, Susie. It will be off base for the conversation, but you can do what you will with that. I just showed a strong compassion and sportsmanship. He got mutilated. Yeah. Ryu was the sore loser who killed him, or who tried to basically kill him. He almost did at that point. Let's see, for SF tier hot list and one per outfit per character, I'm in. We haven't done a fighting game stream in a while, Juker. If you want to plan for out for one in a few weeks, we can do that. I realize how much this is covering my face. I could probably just put it over here. I mean, I don't really have to be in front of there, but I fell the stairs once now. Some official Ryu wished it out for me to be slightly sultry. Kino near Shimura. Yeah, see if you can find that. I'd be curious. And the other crazy tap with it. So I'm like, okay, I know it's... Well, Street Fighter was like 88, if I remember correctly, or 90. So I don't know. Maybe around that time here. All right. So let's see what we have here. Let me see. So he's definitely 16. He's 24. John Legaia. That's him. He's only missing a guy if you're nasty. 19. Okay. You don't have to have a baby face, but still jacked. That's right. Okay. The guy that gave Ryu was named after. Say 16 old because that seems like something a video game would do. 17, 12, middle, right, left. All right. Well, we're starting with the middle right now here, but I'll try to remember your guesses so I can remember that. I have played Legaia too, actually, and I've written. There used to be this website called opinion.com, and I wrote a review of Legaia 2 on opinion.com. It's a very meh game. It's not very fun. It's just get through the game. There's some battles. There's a story maybe. I don't fucking know. All right, last guesses. But maybe if I played it as an adult, I might like it a little bit more. But I was like, man, whatever. All right, yeah, but sure, yeah, I can make it happen for that. Yeah. we got a 21. All right, excellent. All right, Mr. Legaia himself, coming in at a height of 5 feet. The complete manlet of 5 feet. He is 14 years old. He is looking like that, and he is 14 years old. Our short king. And he is a whopping 106 pounds. Watch out. He is going to bite your ankles. All right. We can go to the right then. We can go to the lady on the right there. I'm going to zone it in a little bit more there, just so I can enlarge it a bit here. So we got the gal on the right here. Let's go ahead. Yeah, it's a very anime age and height. You're right. All right, you can give out her ages as well. There's another guy I mentioned. Yeah, we're going off the ages of the Legend of Legai characters, and also their weights as well and heights. You don't have to guess those, but we're going off ages because ages is the easiest thing to guess out here. If you want to guess heights and weights as well, feel free, but I'm really only counting ages. And here's the review we're thinking of. Let me go ahead and open this up on the side here. Copy link. Oh, I'm curious to see this as well. Oh, wow. These original character designs are great, actually. These are great. Holy shit, these are good. Oh, these rule. Thank you. Thank you, Thammy. This fucking rules. Yeah, these are all really, really good. Well, okay, except for Akuma. I don't know what happened to Akuma. I'm sorry, Akuma. I don't know what happened to you, buddy, but everyone else looks great. Oh, gosh. So I tried to see which character had the most explicit fanfics on Archive of our own, but I remember nothing about these. I know nothing. All right, looking for Street Fighter. Who the fuck is Karin? It's only bad Goku because Crochet you beat his brother. That's so good. That is so fucking good. Yeah, Crochet reads a lot more fanfiction well, I would say than I do, but I also barely read, so there's also that. But mid 2010s, but the setting is 90s arcade. Okay. So they realistically probably only know so much. There was no DDR, so I was like, well, it's probably pre-DDR era is my assumption at that point there. But Arrow Ace and Intellectual Zangief, that's true. That Zangief is really good. Reading that book in the library, he's having a good time there. All right. Okay, so let's see. We got Short King. Okay, Legend Medicine going for last age 12, 62. Kefka going for the reverse anime. I've been alive for 500 years. I am the youngest girl of all time. What up, Kefka? How you doing? Her name is A. That's why A is above her head. So that's A. Meet A. Her name is Noah, by the way. Maintain a guess of 12. Okay, Mr. Legai is 14. I guess he's 12 because the other guy is 17 because he's older. For 11, 92 pounds. So yeah, she is 12 years old. She is 12 years old. I don't have a full... Well, I guess I do have a full render of her. She does not, in any way, shape, or form, look like she's 12. Let's just put it that way. She does not look like she's 12. She is 4 feet and 8.5 inches. She's working for every bit of height there. Oh, she's apparently left-handed. I just learned today. And she is a whopping 75 pounds. She is going to die the first moment any monster hits her with any kung fu. She is done, but she is giant for her age. She is huge for her age. She is 12. She is 12 years old and 4 feet, 8.5 inches, and 75 pounds. She is going to die in the heat of battle, though. She's very clearly going to die. All right, and we have the last guy. We have Mr. Lay. His name is Lay. His name is Leg. It's Leg. We have Mr. Leg over here. I'm gonna open up Leg there. Leg. There he is. It's Leg. That's him. I know him. His name is Gala, if you actually want to know, but I think I was like calling him Leg instead. Oh gosh. Oh, you also want to toast? How you doing? Good to see you. Must have the same densities like balloons. Exactly. Xenogears does the same thing, where it's just like, yep, this guy right here, training in kung fu for millions of years, he's like 92 pounds or so. It's like, what the fuck? Hey, what the fuck? So I like to do Ruskies as a kid, where some American teens were forming a relationship with a lost Russian submarine sailor at the time. It gave me a lot of hope for the future that someday our country could put aside its differences and become friends. That's really sad. Slacker. Oh, God. There is a world that was entirely plausible, but there are people in power who have way too much money, more money than sense. And I mean that in more puns than one. Who just say, no, I'm right. I'm going to be in power. Me, I'm power. But you know you went over this in last year. Yeah, if you know the answer, don't spoil it. If you have guesses, if you actually know in some way, shape, or form, do not spoil it. Because it's fun. Ryu, Jamie, and... Oh, duh! Jamie and Luke, duh! They came out. They're fresh. They're good looking. They were roommates. Also, Jamie is really fucking hot. I don't know. I guess I just didn't assume he would catch up to everyone. I guess that was my big thing. He wasn't going to catch up to everyone, but that makes sense. Jamie and Luke makes sense. Duh. And then followed by Ken and Vega. I guess that makes sense. I don't know if people like Vega or not, honestly. All right. Kino Nishimura in the Dragon Street Fighter, something I read a bit ago. That's funny. She claims that Ryu is a lot harder to draw than Ken. The reason she gives is that there's tons of exceptions or expectations about what Ryu should look like. She has to balance, but Ken is just like you can do whatever you want with Ken. That's true. You can really do whatever you want with Ken. Just put him into a fucking cowboy outfit. Everyone gives you a thumbs up. It's like, what the fuck? You can't just do that. You can't just put him. We gave him banana hair. You can't just give him banana hair. God damn it. All right. So last guy, let Mr. Leg. Any final guesses? I see 40. I see 17. I see Leg. 15 must be older, but not significantly. Toby was an name. Look at you, 18. Round of Blood at 12 fell into the former category. Then she looked 27 at 17. So yeah, Peter here like a truck, and she hit back is the problem. Revising guess to 17. All right. Excellent. So this guy who looks like he's seen literal wars is actually 18. He is the oldest of the bunch. You all definitely called that. But the guy who looks like he's seen like a literal war, yeah, he's 18. He is 5 feet 10 inches. He's huge. And he weighs a whopping 180.7 pounds. He's also right-handed. I have now learned today. I mean, I guess that makes sense looking at his art now. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, he's basically 1 year away from retirement. He is almost dead. Yeah, he's taller than me by an inch or so. But also, I'm gonna grab this image over here really quickly, just so you can get the front-facing aspect of him, just to see how, because the side image doesn't do any justice to what he actually looks like, basically. Oh my god, I have way too many windows here, I'm now realizing. Hold on. Let me just shorten that up there. Here we go. Whoa. This guy. There he is. That's him. You get the front-facing aspect of him, you're like, oh god, his face is sunken in. He's jacked as fuck. Yeah, I'm just a normal 17 or 18-year-old high school student. Gala's the shortest and Noah's the tallest. Gala is not that much bigger than Vaughn. He's barely the tallest if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, he's like barely the tallest. There we go. Let me even shorten it there so we can really get the. There we go. There he is. That's him. That's what the Roy's do to you. There's something else to do in a small little village at the end of the world. You know, just whatever. Just start taking steroids, become huge. But yeah, his cheekbone game, he is sunken in. It is. That thing is. There is a whole pit in there. This guy is peak juicing. He didn't have any liquid death. He can't help it. What up, Silius? How you doing? And honestly, Jamie does feel like he was custom built to have fan fiction made and fan art made around him. And I think he's just a favorite character overall. People just like him. He's just a cool character. I like Jamie. I think legitimately Jamie is like one of my top 3, if not top 1, favorite Street Fighter characters. And he's new. And I'm like, damn, no, just everything about him is great. He is just a very well-made, cool character. But yeah, all right. Thank you for playing this game with me. I always enjoy doing that at least once every year or so, it feels like. All right. Gotta see some more Jamie in the future. I hope they continue to put Jamie in games. I don't know what they're gonna do for Street Fighter 7, but I assume that Jamie, Luke, and Kimberly are safe. At the very least, I am going to assume that they are safe. All right, where is my goods? God, this OST is really cool. I really like this OST a lot. I only learned about it like today, but it's really good. It is really good. All right, we're gonna switch over here. Hello, I'm now Tiny. Hello. Can just reply, okay, guys, a Rip Guy and Zetsu, or Zaku, I assume you mean. I assume you mean Zaku. But he is forgettable, unfortunately. His theme is hot. His theme is great, but him himself, he was there. He showed up. He had a cool mechanic, and once again, I mean, a lot of people had cool mechanics in Street Fighter 5. It's just, unfortunately, they were stuck in Street Fighter 5, which, that was the problem. They were in Street Fighter 5. All right, let me load some cool content over here. I thought it was going to pop up easily. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I thought it was just going to pop up and life would be very, very easy. Let's see. Where is my cool folder of video to games? Did I not unpackage it? I don't think I might have unpackaged it. Hold on a sec here. I gotta fix my face here. There we go. Oh, wait. Actually, no. Keep that folder open. Keep that folder open. I need that. Here. Here's some music while we're waiting. I just need to open my box of shipments that I received. And then we'll get to some street skating. Let's see. I can't spell for some reason. Did I not get it as a whole? Or is it called something else? Weird. The answer is I probably haven't. I'm just too stupid to read properly. I know I got it because I have number 2 and I don't have number 1. I know I have it. Oh well, that's fine. Let me take a moment here. sk8r. Yeah, that's the trick. That's when I land this hotness right now into my PlayStation. That's number 2, so this is number 1. Yeah, that's weird. I really thought I had that. I marked it off as having it. I must have just forgot. Yeah, well, happens to the best of us. Shouldn't take too long to get it. There we go. Wait, I'm waiting for Jean-Claude Van Damme to go on that boat. He gets on the boat. He does some cool boat aspects. He gets explosions around him like he's a Power Ranger. It's a very exciting time for him. He's having a great time out there. All right, we're going back to full camera for a second here as well. We're almost there. But anyone is better than Nikali, though. Poor Nikali. Nikali Culkin did not get any respect. Didn't deserve any respect, mind you. He got the exact amount of respect that he deserves. So let's put it that way. Just completely jackassery here. Yeah, I forget I played the guy. There's no way that he's that tall. He is not that tall from in-game models. Not at all. Not even remotely close. He is not almost a foot taller than Vaughn. And Noah is not not almost 2 feet taller than Noah. I guess 1 feet, but yeah, the models don't match. The models at all do not match. Cheapified or otherwise, cutscenes. Well, maybe cutscenes are actually a little bit more accurate. But I have not played that game in a long time. I've watched a few people play that game, and I'm just like, it's a fine game, but it's not a game that I really go to bat for, like, ever. I don't know. It's not a game that really excited me, but I'm like, it's cool enough. It's a cool idea. I wish more people put some sort of similar effort into their RPGs like that. I think it's an idea that has wings, but it's just an idea that has not been played out all that much. I think the closest that I at least know of is that Capcom X Sega game that I cannot think of the name of off the top of my head right now. But that's the only one I can really think of, honestly. It's a conversation, but have you seen Kinu Nishimura's rejected proposal for an Otome game? It may not be. I may not date boys about dating boys. Your points included options included an athlete, a bad boy, a hair metal star, a ninja, a psychic, a ghost hunter, male ray, yeah, not me, a common rider, and devil man. I have not heard about that even remotely. I have never heard about that, and that sounds excellent. It would probably have wings now, honestly. If someone wanted to run with that idea, it'd be a thing that can be done. Why can't I find this? I just... There it is. Okay. Just got it. Uh-oh. Hold on. One more thing I gotta do. How could this happen to me? All right. We're so back. I'm so back. All right. Okay. Back here. Game audio is not on. I'm so sorry. Let me make it up to you. By resetting so you can hear the sound. Yeah. Because there's Rufus on the table and a monkey with a monkey paw. I like Rufus. I legitimately like Rufus. I think he's a cool character design. I think he's funny. I think he's entertaining. I legitimately am also a Rufus liker. I'm sorry, Final Sentinel. I'm also on Juker's side for this one. I think he's a cool character. We could have had King Cobra, yes, and I think that would be a great design, yes. But what they did with Rufus, I'm very entertained and I like him. All right, I'm like gonna turn the volume down just a bit here. Oh shit! Actual tricks, actual trick names. But wait, hold on. Wait, did that say bonus? I swear that first one said bonus stage. So I can time out Sentinel for like 1 second. Sentinel will get their time. All right, what do we got here? We got Street Tour, we got Free Escape, we got versus mode. Oh shit. So it was like goodbye everybody. No, you're fine. It's okay. Let's see. So there might be English. That would make plenty of sense. But let me config this real quickly here. I'm already in the options. Why is there options in my options? you open the configuration. You're still not configuring. All right, I guess it's Street Tour, honestly. This is significantly louder than the rest of everything else there was. Hold on a second. Let me turn that down for myself as well. All right, there we go. All right, and I can turn it up just a bit more for y'all. All right, sweet. So we got TJ, style regular, trick level 5, max 5. He has jump power, well, minimal jump power. Corning, max speed, and acceleration. We got Jerry, his style is goofy. His max trick level is 5. He has good jump power, minimum cornering, max speed, and accelerates. We have Ginger. Oh god, Ginger, what did they do to you? Honey, sweetie. Her style is regular. Her trick level is max 5. She is completely average across the board. We have Frankie. He ain't even standing. His style is goofy. Great jump power. Minimum cornering, max speed, but he can accelerate like crazy. And then we're back. All right. You have met all the characters. Style goofy. He's like me for real, for real. Whoomst. We have TJ. We have Frankie. We have Ginger. And we have, what's the last guy? Jerry. What's going on in there, Jerry? All right, you all got a minute to poll. Go for it. I'll just kind of slowly go through here every now and then. Rufus is great as a fighter rep. I mean, I like them both, but I love Rufus as like a full-fledged character. I really, really find him lovable, personally. Bob is just kind of, he's cool. Bob is just cool. But I need more than cool in my characters. Rufus, so none of us is free. The final Rufus. What a final signal. I didn't even say hi to you properly. Hopefully you're having a good one outside of the news about Rufus being loved around here. Yes, Mike has the chat rolled up. Trying to get away. So I get confused. Oh yeah, now you're hitting both sides of me. Jump power, max speed. They're so powerful they have to put it into one word, otherwise they escape too fast. All right, a tie between Ginger and Jerry. I'm a little bit surprised, actually. Is it only those two? Okay, then I'll flip a coin. Congratulations, Ginger Jerry! Alright, we're flipping a coin. Flip a coin. Top heads is Ginger, tail is Jerry. You all can't see it, but... Alright, it's tails. Jerry's getting in there with his mad jump power. Oh, I get to suck my board. Scream! I don't think we're gonna find a better board than this one, but we'll look around here. That's pretty good, though, that said. God, like, in the real world, this would go extra hard, but in this fake world with smiley sperms, this is the most, like, yard, whatever, meh. Like, look at here, like, wow, woo, aruga. They got those hookup boards back from the 2000s. They're back again. Oh, that's actually pretty good, but also goatsy. So there's also that. And then we have Skull Lady. It's her, Skull Lady. Why does it seem so familiar? I wouldn't be surprised if you played Street Skater. I don't know why, but it just feels like it has a Miranda level vibe somewhere in there. I don't know why. It just feels right. Who are the fat characters in fighting games offhand? Rufus Bob, the Wrecking Ball guy, Chang, sorry, from, yeah, KOF. There's the princess in one of the indie fighters that are still being produced right now. I don't like how they did her. I really hate how they did her design. It's really bad. I mean, the idea is, like, good in terms of, like, meter management, but you're managing her weight specifically. And it's like, it just feels bad. It feels really bad, honestly. Oh, we got Bone. Oh, this one's good. This one's really good as well. The Highlander sword. And then we're back to Scream. I mean, I'm picking the Smiley Sperm unless someone has a really good argument for something else. That was Opine mouse pads? I mean, they should, honestly. That's just value. That's just value right there. Skullmania's head, though. Skullmania's fine. He likes it. He likes it like that. You're obviously not a skeleton. Herb Sam Show, duh. Yes. And Helga and Clay Fighter. I didn't even remember her. Actually, I forgot she was in there. Oh, it is. Never thought I'd have to say this, but we have to ban Miranda. All right, let's jam. Gold Lewis, yes, Gold Lewis. Karnov. Duh, Karnov. No! I could never ban you. I could never do it. All right, hit it. Whoa! Okay.
Come on, bust out some moves.
I'm busting. I don't know how to bust. Despite what my board looks like, I don't know how to bust. Oh. No, I lost the music. I didn't know I was gonna get the hot jams. What the fuck? Wait, where am I going? Oh, wait, I can go in back here too? Wait, hold on. Oh, I can't go in there. It's fake. It's fake. All right. Jerry, don't look at me like that, Jerry. The music was hot. I wasn't ready. Yeah, let me try that again. Okay, anyways. All right, get some fresh Smurfs. Taste. Yeah, I don't know what that would taste like, that said. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna bust out some moves the moment I figure out how to bust out a move. Ugh. All right, I probably should figure out how to do some tricks, apparently. It's not as easy as just press a button. Unless I have to be off like a ramp or something like that, like a top skater, maybe. That's a break. Okay. Well, I got a time extension, so that's good. Oh, God. No. Oh, wait. Oh, I was afraid that it had to be a right stick game. Hey! Okay. So I need to crouch to, like, get more speed. Crouch for speed and obey your needs. Gotcha. Oh. Yo, let's go. Hey. Hey. All right. I think it's just like a button and an aim at what you're trying to like. Basically, what you do is I think it's just a mix between speed and what button you want to hold, and then pressing the X button when you get up there. And I think you just have to discover as much as you can. Oh God, I lost 300 points for that. Shit. Stop. Squares the break is so weird though. But the ska music is going hard. No. The walls are basically poison for you though. Goddamn. The bastards are fake. Jerry cannot piss. He's pissed off, but he cannot piss. This is the same developer as Brian's Journey on Game Boy. This is the moment that they've been waiting for.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, there goes my. Whatever reason, I don't. Okay, you know what? Hold on a sec. Why is this happening? It only happens when I start playing a game. I am now realizing that. Do I need to just reset this entire thing? Oh, that's an alert box. I don't want that. I want my Twitch alert sounds, properties. It only happens when I start playing games. So I don't know what is causing that. So let me try removing you really quickly here. Twitch alert sounds. We'll delete you. Don't press any sounds, anybody. And then we're going to try to put it back in. Twitch V2 sounds. Alright. That shouldn't show anything. That's correct. Alright, I don't know. I'll put it right here for right now. And let's lock it. Or I can just lose it entirely. Alright, now let me try this. Alright, it sounds better now. Okay, so we're probably good now. Maybe, probably, hopefully. I don't know why my sounds got heliumified so badly. Okay, well, I guess we're good now. I don't know what to say. I guess we're good now. Except it's not showing up because it's not being measured on your all's in here. So hold on a sec here. I've got one more thing. I forgot I have to let it be listened into. How do I do that again? Oh my god, I forgot actually how to do that. It's alright, we can just listen to the hot jams back here. Alright, control via OBS. Let me try that here.
What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, I need to play towards me as well. I need to also hear them so I can also react to them. God, this music rules. Monitor and output. And then...
Cowabunga!
Alright, it seems to be fine now. I don't know. Alright. Okay, so I can't bust out any moves unless I'm on a ramp. It seems to be the case. It seems to be the case that I can't bust out moves until I am on a ramp.
Video games? Pretty cool.
Alright, everything's working now. Oh, God. Apparently, though, to some degree... Uh-oh. To some degree... There we go. I think it's just entirely speed-based, honestly. Oh, fuck. And if I fall off at any time, I just immediately... just get my ass handed to me, basically. But there we go. Alright. No, I didn't get any tricks off of that one. We do have to jump, though. There we go. That's my up right. This is my up. This is my down. Okay. I'm getting out of control here. Okay. That doesn't seem to matter as much. Okay, so it has a little bit of that energy of Top Skater. If anyone has ever played that before, I mean, it's a pretty, I feel like a popular game at least when it comes to arcade culture, stuff like that. Uh-oh, no, oh my god, you fall off so easily though, that said. Alright, thank you all for your patience while I got my sound fixed and everything like that. No. Oh, God. These gawking freaks over here looking at me like this. Ah! Fine. I will not do a trick over here. Oh. Okay, if you mistime your jump, though, it does not matter. Or, you know, you can just not do a trick. If that's what you want to do. Okay, so this is like a very arcade game, actually. I'm kind of surprised. Stage not clear? Fuck! What do I need? Oh, a replay.
Try again.
But actually, I'm already into this. This is great. I have to say, this is pretty great.
3, 2, 1. Hit it.
Hey, no cohesion whatsoever. They make a billion unrelated things, and sometimes they're maybe good. Oh, I saw that streak there, and I was like, maybe I can just go through that. No, I cannot go through that. That is something I cannot do. All right, so basically, I want to... Oh, this is like a mode, actually. I have to tap it on and off. Maybe? Or it just takes a while to get out of the mode, I guess. Oh, okay. I was going to see if I could maybe do it twice. Oh, my God. The high score is so high, though. Oh, my God. Get some ice to the goal. I got them where they need to be. I got them exactly where they need to be. They had to get into the end. Ah. Okay, you cannot get that, unfortunately. Is that what I... Look, it just knew your excitement for seeing the smiley sperm, okay? Oh, I'm not on the ramp, actually, it turns out. I'm seeing... Okay, so there has to be more I can do, right?
Nice play.
Because the tricks are set. All right, I'm probably gonna have to pull up the guide. Well, the manual, I should say. Because I can't seem to do more tricks, I guess, is the best way to put it. I probably have some sort of advanced tricks I can do. Yeah, but unfortunately, Twitch is not that excited for sperm, apparently. Okay, if I do it maybe lower to the ground, no. Okay, I just get... I can't pick up my pace. What? Oh, God, the jump didn't come out at all. I'm halfway to the rail. It works in Tony Hawk. That's how real skating works, right? Let's see. What's this called? Street Skater.
Try again.
Manual. Let me check it out here. Hopefully they have some sick things that I can say about the game as well.
Hey, I hear some cool music.
I also hear some cool music. Also, it's getting screwed up again. I wonder why that's happening. Gain speed, ollie, reduce speed, stop, switch stance. I don't know what's going on anymore. Twitch just let me down once again. Who told me to move all my sound over to Twitch anyway? It's a mobile life simulation game that brings together virtual versions of the player's friends with a twist. The in-game cast is synchronized from the contact list of the player's mobile phone, transferred over by the PS1's mobile phone game. Holy moly! Wow. Okay. Wow. That sounds bonkers. That sounds great, actually. All right, let me...
Possibly, you're wrong.
Let me... Cool. Where is my... Actually, hold on. Let me do a retry real quickly here. For one reason and one reason only.
3, 2, 1.
All right. Let me open up the manual real quickly here. We can look at it for a bit. Well, that's a lot closer than I was expecting. Let me try that again. Music rules. It's so good. All right, here we are. Probably a little bit hard to see because I can only do so much, but it just says, "What's up? Ready for something a little different? Street Skater combines street and vert skateboarding in a race across the clock while performing tricks for points. You're there. You're there. Street Skater is the killer new..." Actually, you know what I could probably do is take a little bit off the edge. Just a smidge off the edge here. Make it a little bit bigger at least. Could be anybody. All right. So you're there. Street Skater is a killer new skateboarding game that lets you experience all the thrills, spills, and action of street and vert skating. Choose from 1 of 4 skaters and start ripping up in the street tour, half pipe, bowl, and big air events. Street Skater is definitely the game you've been jonesing for. Slam a soundtrack from Epitaph and Capitol Records. Thank you, Capitol Records. All right, street invert combined to high-speed racing against the clock. Turn off the clock to practice moves and learn the fastest lines. Leave it on and go for the high score. Okay, so I could actually do free skate and go from there. The music is by skaters, not by stage. Fucking insane, people. The skaters have their own soundtracks. Yo, what a rip chip. I've been jonesing for this. I didn't think anyone else said jonesing except for like me and like fucking one of my friends from Colorado. Yeah, Jerry gets less than Jake. And Ginger gets gas huffer. I gets I for Frankie and the pie tasters. Holy shit. On a per character basis. Can I permit a switch that plays stance characters? My first character I played technically was a stance character. Lychee. She's a stance character technically. In multiple ways. Alright, anyways, I'm just trying to figure out how to do like better tricks. Well, actually, let me read Street Tour real quickly here. All right, the Street Tour event combines street and vert skating in a high-speed race against the clock where you perform tricks for points. Complete all 3 stops of the Street Tour, LA, NY, and Tokyo to acquire more character attributes. Max out your trick level and unlock some new routes. Then play the tour again with your newly acquired tricks to unlock a hidden character. Compete again with each new hidden character to reveal even more secret bonuses. You must reach the set point value. What is the set point value? It doesn't say, I don't think. So when a points to kill a stage, you earn attribute points if you use to boost your skate's abilities. After you reach the top tour, you enter a bonus round. One of the first stages, you get 30 seconds to rack up points. That translates into bonus time for your next tour stop. Okay. Try new tricks to get first trick points. Hit your best tricks and stay in constant motion. Blow a trick and pay with points. All right. That said. Skating, your rep is riding on your score. Build up speed, hold, scratch the whole circle. To slow down a square. To perform all, I press X. Alright, I got that part. Tricks. Okay. In Street Skater, you can perform hundreds of tricks with the various skaters. Always kick flips, grinds, 360 flips. Damn! They said fuck 900s. We got 1800s out here. Backflips and hand plants and tons more. Each skater has his or her moves, which get sicker as you progress. The higher your skater's maximum trick level, the bigger moves you can pull off. All right, skate at a wall or ramp. As you reach the lip or edge, press X, D button, left, right, up, or down. The trick you perform depends on your speed, the ramp, and the D button pressure direct. Oh, so I have done it all. There is no down, left, down, right, or anything like that. And the D button in the direction of the structure you want to grind. Oh, okay. Then switch your stance, press L1 and R1. Okay. Oh, they have like favorite tips and everything. TJ says, grind everything you can. The points add up. Ginger says, remember, you get points for time left as well as tricks. Jerry says, the higher the air, the sicker the trick. And Frankie says, be sure to explore every unlocked route. That's very nice of you. Thank you. All right. And then here's all the bands in the game. Once again, I love the fact that them putting in real bands is like a thing that's just going on at this time. This fucking rules. I love this. I love this so much. Is Kat here? Well, she's gone now. She's gone now. Yeah, each skater gets an OST. That is bonkers. Okay, whoops. All right. I'm going to do this so I get more speed going down the hill. But I'm a goofy skater, so I am left-facing. A shittier skater than Jay. Don't say that. He can hear you. You're going to hurt his feelings. All right, there we go. Oh, God. My jump came out too late. Okay, so I should be able to do this. Yeah. Hey. Uh-oh. Oh, no cat in me. Oh, okay. I'm so used to just seeing the word cat. I'm like, oh, well, the cat must be in the office now. All right, so that's my up. This is my down. No, you're good. You're good. What would be your dedicated band? Honestly, it's going to sound maybe unlike me, but it would be AFI. I was a huge AFI sicko back in the day. It would be that or Phoenix TX, probably. Come on now. Get your tricks on, my dude. Hey, let's go. ripping.
You're ripping.
Oh, I haven't done my left trick yet, I guess. Maybe because I had a different speed, and that's the kind of hard part. Go! That didn't count. Come on, game. All right, I don't know what my goal is, honestly, so I'm just going to keep going at this point here. Oh, you just had a straight up backflip off of that? God damn. Where'd you get that sort of air from, brother? No, I couldn't reach it. I was trying to. Yo, what up, Marco? How you doing? Grind it. Yes. Okay, it doesn't matter how long you grind it, it seems like. It just seems like, oh, whatever. Just get your points and you're good to go. Okay. Yeah. Hey, let's go. Late 90s. Every person was trying to look for, like, the fellow kids. I respect that. Stage still not cleared. That was 10K. How many boys do I need? Wait, how many boys do I fucking need? Hold on. I'm not gonna retry really quickly here.
Later.
But we do have to try other skaters as well. Now that we have a full soundtrack available to every skater, we have to hear more of them now. I didn't think I was gonna have to be switching around like this. All right. Let's see. You have mad jump power. All right. Let's get TJ going here. But yeah, we could use different boards as well, I guess. Here, we're gonna use the Nog ellipses board here. But green's from Brazil, hell yeah. Green's from the US and whatever. Oh, there it is. Okay. And whatever fucked up shit we're doing right now. But his moon gravity is great. Look, early 3D, they didn't know how 3D actually works. So the big thing is that we just had to kind of guess along the way of like, how does this shit work? And in like Virtua Fighter and like Tekken and stuff like that, they just went up to the goddamn sky. Gravity was not real yet. All right, here we go. Hey, let's go. Hey, oh damn, double backflip like that? All right, you kind of cooking. I get it. I see you. Oh my god, your speed is getting ate up by whatever the hell's going on out here. Sick move. So you remember Street Skater? You played it when you were a teenager. This is a game I've seen when I was a teenager, but I legitimately thought it was a Tony Hawk clone. So I never ever really got to play it or never put eyes on it. Turns out that it was out a year before it, so I was way wrong. But this game's already like, I would have fallen in love with this game if I had played it. Well, I guess if I played it with the idea of it being like Tony Hawk, I would have hated it. But it turns out like, no, I should have just actually played it, it turns out. Okay, maybe I just need to like lower my speed. Oh god. So I think probably either real big fish or Goldfinger. That probably comes with zero supplies. Probably not really. You're right, but also like, you know, it's also like, that's still great though. Hey, there we go. Oh, I'm picking it up, baby. Don't you worry. Hey, let's go. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm nowhere close to my goals points needed here. All right, cool. The switch K grind. No tricks there. Not that it matters. I'm nowhere near my goal score here. You're goofy. I love your work. Actually, I wonder if switching my foot style changes my trick style as well. That's a good question. Because it lets you change your foot style. It lets you change your feet style, so maybe it's actually worth trying that here. As Sarah and Ginger, I don't think we have Sarah. I think we have to probably unlock Sarah is my guess then. Yeah, I do not have a Sarah. Okay. So I'm now switching, I'm Goofy and I'm regular. Okay, so let's go down here. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch my style here and see if that changes anything here. Uh-oh, okay. Can I aim for that? I was gonna see if I could maybe hit that, but no. I don't think that changes my tricks whatsoever, as far as I can tell. Maybe reminding me how fluid this game is. Yeah, I'm happy to be here for you, fam. I got you, GB. Okay, it doesn't seem to matter if I'm regular or not. It just, if I'm getting good enough fiber anyway, enough to stay regular. So that's all I need. So let's try going a little bit lower level, maybe, like less speed, maybe. No, I keep getting enough speed to go to the next thing, so it doesn't really matter. So maybe I just don't need to worry about that. All right, there we go. Maybe if I do that and then I do that instead. Don't boo me! I'm trying to figure out my new tricks. Boo! This guy stinks. He can only do an ollie. Get his ass. What a loser. Okay. Oh, I can't reach it. Shit. Okay, there we go. Yeah, as long as you touch the rail, that seems to be. As long as you get your grind on for at least a little bit, you're good to go. It does not matter how long that grind is. It's just a matter of just getting on there. Oh, I didn't get a trick off that? Oh, yo, what up, Cold Fishman, by the way? How you doing? I did not get a trick off that either. Today we're driving from middle of PA to Chicago today. Oh, the Midwest is too damn flat, and it's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. Oh, dear God. Well, glad you drove safely for 10 hours. I assume this is your trip over to Colorado, I believe. Or maybe you're just driving for the fun of it. I don't know. I was trying to figure out that I was a goofy part way through. Also, may have to flip the configuration later because I didn't know what my handiness wasn't or anything until I did. Hey, at least you got there, right? At least you got there. Oh, that one skateboard arcade game. You're thinking of Top Skater, probably. You're thinking of Top Skater, and I will be doing Top Skater as well, Starjammer. I'm just gonna do a specific. I'm gonna try for a specific setup for that. I have an idea of what I want to do. I just was way too damn tired to set up today. But yo, what up, Starjammer? How you doing? Good to see you. Hopefully you're having a good one. Any person can be a goofy in disguise. Yours. Well, it looks like you're on the song side town there. All right, let's try this again. We'll do 3 each skater, so we can listen to their song 3 times, and then I have to restart and pick someone else because I'm doing a terrible job. How goes the street skating? Oh, we're learning slowly. We're getting there. We're booing this band. How dare you? I want this guy fired from the arcade. Hey. Okay, this with the mute. Hey. Oh, we got the sick lines now. Let's go. All right. Getting speed here just does not seem to be a thing that's just going to happen. All right, so let's try to hit like one of every level 5 trick, I guess, at this point here. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of reason to like not hit anything else or to slow down to hit everything else. I think I need it down. Yes, okay. But I need to spend more time here, definitely, at the same time. So I think you get more, whatchamacallit? Okay, level 4 is not bad either. So maybe these shorter ramps are just a different style here. Or it can only cap at maybe level 4 is maybe what I'm trying to say here. Yo, rippin'! Alright, I'm gonna slow down here just to aim myself here for this ramp. Or this rail, rather, I should say. Alright. I like actually the idea of trying to puzzle out like what makes it a sick line for your character. Hey, alright. Oh god, turn. Oh my god, no! I need you to stand up and get over across that goal. Alright, there we go. So let's see. Let's see how that goes. Time bonus, I could. Oh my god, by 821 points. Oh my god, I made it. I did it. Yes. I'm a top skater without playing Top Skater. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. This game is. It feels hard. But you found your National Associate for Research. Nice. And Rescue Sartech. Perfect. Now I'll have to call her up for a few days to report into NPS. Nice. Hell yes. He is for Jonathan. I want you to give yourself a pat on the back, boy, because you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. How you doing, boys? Good to see you. That's how I feel right now. I'm like, oh my god, I fucking did it. Also as a replay, so you can see all the sick maneuvers that happen. So how are able to play Top Skater at home? Oh, you're gonna see. You're gonna see if it works. If it doesn't work, then I don't know what else to say. But what up, Choco? How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good one. I have an idea that if it works, it's gonna be very funny and very shitty still, but it will be very funny nonetheless. And I'll do it for a very short stream probably. So I think goofy. God. My top bicycle speed on the way back from the grocery store is only 26 miles per hour. I was not as sick as Ryuta Reyes right now. We are especially not as sick as the people in the Extreme series. They were going like 50 miles per hour on skateboard. You have a long way to go, Kindness. You'll never be on Extreme or for Extreme whenever they release that. But exactly, Hello Fish Man. This game has like all the elements of TPS just put into a slightly different package. The time limit, the arcade style, the tricks, the music, the just general street style as a whole. It's all like there, just the package is just slightly wrong. It's slightly different. We have Tony Hawk at Home style of game, but it's almost there. It is almost there. Okay, all right, I see you, game. I guess I get more jump. Oh, I get a lot of points actually. I guess more jump power and max speed so we can keep up the hard work here. TJ looks nervous. What's wrong, brother? Look, TJ, I'm not asking you to kiss or anything like that, okay? I know you're sick. I don't know what I actually want. Like in my head, I'm just like, well, it makes sense to get some max speed and some jump power because they said the higher your jump, the sicker your tricks. So I assume I won. That's him. That's Jake. Just hi, I'm Jake. Hello. All right, save. Yes, please. Yes, please. This is a Bubsy 3 skateboarding game. It's not Bubsy 3 level. It's like more like comparing Bubsy to other platformers around the time. That's where I feel like this slots in. Because Bubsy's still a perfectly fine game. It's good. It's a good game. It's just when you compare it to what came around it. Oh, a game exit? No. Yes? Okay, so if I exit game, and I go back to Street Tour, and I pick my boy TJ, does he start from the beginning then? We gotta change your board though. We gotta use the... Oh, he just starts from wherever he's at then. Okay, that's actually excellent. But my second question now is, if I reset the game, and I load it up and all that sort of stuff, does every character start from where they're at in the tour mode? Tony Jr. This is Tony Hawk's son. Before Tony Hawk became a big deal. It's like, Dad, I'm going to be in a skateboarding game. He's like, oh, that's cute. He's like, you're not cool enough to be in a skateboarding game, Dad. You want to bet? And a year later, he released, and he was the hottest thing of all time. All right, so Street Skater. We're going to go ahead and config, load, lead cart 1, accessing. Yes. All right, return. We haven't heard Ginger's music yet, so we'll go on to her. Completely average. The completely average. Actually, I really like this one a lot. This one's real cool. I like this a whole lot. She would also never ride the sperm smiley board. Okay, so she'll start at stage 1 on the other hand, though. Okay, gotcha. Candace could probably be skating, honestly. I can imagine Candace skating.
3, 2, 1, hit it.
All right. What is your music, Ginger? Can't bust out any moves yet. There's no cool ramps. Actually, can I? Oh, okay. Worth a try. I was like, can I use that as a ramp? The arrows. God, this is so mid-90s. Oh, it feels so good. All right, if I can match this out here, yes. Oh, what? That didn't count? What the? I was right next to it. Can she not make it up there? Come on now, Ginger, just get on the rail. What the hell? She cannot do this apparently. Yeah, she can't reach as high, but has better jump than TJ. So why can't she make it up there? Mr. Hawk's a grandpa now. Is that the kid's other grandpa is or was Kurt Cobain? What the? Damn. Double front flip, nice. And a back flip as well. Following your ass at any time mechanic. That feels like all the Commodore 64 skate games. You're gonna have to narrow it down. My ass was falling over all the fucking time in all those games. Like, goddamn. All right, so these give me level 4 moves. It's like the important part. So I need to also gather these as much as I possibly can. And then I go from here. I'm not gonna win this time because I'm out of time, but see if I can get on here. She cannot make it up to the grind. I don't know why. She struggles a lot more to get up to the grind. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why she struggles to get to grinding. Sorry, everyone else is breaking their boards and she just kind of sits. I was like, oh man, shock. Anyway, simple mistake of being a 3D platform while standards of 3D platforms were being revolutionized. Yeah. It would have been good if we didn't know any better, but unfortunately for Bubster, yeah. Other games were like, I understand 3D, and Bubsy was like, oh, well, I better understood platforming in the first place. Especially after coming off of Bubsy 2. It's like, ooh, that's rough, buddy. Same when kindness doesn't hit. God damn it. If I miss a trick, though, if I miss a trick on the line, that's just it. That is just it. All right, let's listen to Frankie music really quickly here. Frankie, definitely, he rides the bone board. He absolutely does. Yeah, when kindness only goes 26 miles per hour max speed, she just sits on her bike and just goes like, dang, shucks, heck. This is just Skate from Streets of Rage 2. He did front foot on the board. That's worth some points. Oh shit, hold on. I missed the Boix link, aka probably some sort of Boix art. He's just so regular. He's nothing he can do. He has fiber today. He had his plums, and he's just regular now. He's just regular TJ. Regular Tony Jr. by Boix. And now it's great, because now that means like every now and then, every so often, the stream is going to start loading up, and there's going to be just TJ hanging out on the side, just looking awkwardly at the player. Like, wait a second, that's not stream art. I'm like, nope, that's stream art. It was given to me. Whoa! Hey! Hold on a sec. Oh. He ate shit, though. All right, nose grind. Sick. This is some kind of euphemism. Frankie gets down on the bone board. Take that as you will. Frankie will. Alright. Oh man, his tricks are cool though. His tricks are sick. He's doing all sorts of crazy stuff. He can also do the double backflip. So, you know, he's not being impressive. Or no one else is out impressing this guy here. Like, look at that trick. That is so cool. I love that trick a lot. That is really cool. Alright, see if I can get over to the other side without hitting the wall. Alright, now I can get some level 4 tricks up in here. Are those Jinkos? Those are like Junkos. These are like, they're still shorts is the same thing. So whatever the shorts version of them are, I guess, at that point. Alright, let me go this way, because I already have 9K with him. He's already kicking ass out here. Hey, let's go. Oh, no. Oh, hey. Oh, he's ripping. Let's go. Demay. The Jorko. Hey. Jinko Puffs. Is that actually what the shorts version of that is called? This kid has style. Damn. What? They just made a cool character. They're like, yo, we have an idea. We're just gonna make the coolest skateboarding kid character ever who is not afraid of death. That is who we're making right now. This kid rules. Hold on a sec. This might be my main. Alright. We're gonna be more jump power. See what your other tricks are. We probably do need more cornering from you. I'm sure that'll bite me in the ass later on if I don't get that down, honestly. Alright. There we go. Yeah, Buzzy 2 is a very odd dog. In many ways, it's better than the original, better camera, better health system, better controls, and it's just like, it's both incredibly boring and is incredibly somehow both repetitive and nonsensical at the same time. It's almost impressive how unaligned everything is realistically, because it's like, and we're gonna do a flying stage now, and we're gonna do a stage that's like a maze, and now we're gonna do this stage here, this stage over here, and it's just like, you gotta focus, buddy. You gotta focus. These all need to be one level, one world, and then this had to be all one world, and then so on and so forth. And they just didn't do it. Also, what's up? What's up, Dragon Nexus? Good to see you. Exit game? No. Let's keep going. Let's keep going with Frankie. That's not the time, but like this, like no, he's got a long giant shirt, but he also not big enough to not see that he is also wearing shorts as well, or Jortko's Jinko Pops. Oh wait, I hit the wrong button. My bad. I'm trying. Crazy launch, 20 feet. 27 feet. 28 feet.
Crazy launch.
Yeah, YOLO. He's wearing YOLOs. Don't you mean YOLOs, Ryudo? Streamer Ryudo?
Sick move.
All right, I got 30. That's good, right? I think. I don't know.
That's the end of the run.
I mean, the fact that he can just kickflip his board onto his head and just do shit like this, God. I never was even expected to eat a whole box of Ritz crackers, but I did eat a whole box of Ritz crackers, so that's what just happens. That's why I usually don't buy Oreos, honestly, or graham crackers, because I'll just eat a whole box of Oreos or graham crackers. It's more okay with graham crackers, because that's at least around like 2,000 calories in one sitting, not including the milk I drink it with. The Oreos, on the other hand, oofa. Like 2 of them are like 200 calories. That's like 4,000 calories by the time I finish it. But damn, it's good. It's delicious. All right. 17,000 points. Oh, so you got peanut butter squirts? Or just, yeah, or you just straight ritzing it up out there? All right. Why is this kid so cool? Marco, I don't know how you could not play this kid. He's so cool. And it's probably because Ginger's attractive, so I understand. But also, watch this. All right, I can't tell what that is. Okay, like I can't tell what those are. They're all lined up like they're a grind, but my trick score is 420, so making me the winner. I'm rich, right? 8th as they are, straight out of the bag. Okay, gotcha. All right, we gotta figure out the level, though. That said, can I grind these? Oh, I can jump over them, and there's a grind on the side. Oh, I'm not dead yet. Whoa, shit! I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready for this. I thought I was over. I gave up. I'm so sorry, game. We're so back though. Hey! Oh, he like bumped the rail, and I wasn't ready for that either. Yeah, never surrender. That's right. This is the coolest kid. All right. Oh, that's not a ramp. That's not actually a ramp. That's significantly a wall. All right. You're smoking, dude. What? What is these tricks? They had so much fun with this. This rules so hard. And we have level 6 tricks now, that's true. So I can get more points off of this. Oversized hockey jersey and Jinkos. Whatever the shorts version of Jinkos are. Jokos. We don't know what they're called yet. Or rather, I don't know what they're called yet. The bonsai. I should probably be picking up the pace. You're right. I don't know how far away I am from like the next checkpoint. That said, but okay, there's plenty of places to get points out here. Yo, this kid's the best. This kid has no sense of self-preservation. 10 out of 10. Yeah, exactly. 10 out of 10. What a good
Video
kid.
games? Pretty cool.
My hope in video games has been restored singularly by one kid. Is it Joey T? The kids can call you Toju. I say Toju like kaiju. Like just a giant foot in the middle of the city causing problems.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my god, this kid is great. This video games are actually alright. The video games are alright. Anyone who says video games are dying is stupid. And that's irregardless of this game in general, but But this game is saving. I wish I could. The only thing I wish I could do is, because it's so line based, I wish I could like restart quickly instead of having to quit all the way out. Oh yeah, I can probably jump over those. Or I can grind these. Okay. Oh shit! I jumped too early. Way too early. Hey! Oh, get back up there, my friend. Oh. I also like how he just doesn't catch himself whatsoever when he falls over. He's just like, "Whoa." They don't make games like they used to, and I point to this game instead. Everyone's like, yeah, you're so right. They don't make games like they used to. Them talking about like the first Zelda for some reason, and then me talking about Street Skater. I already did that trick, right? Yeah. The game's struggling a little bit, but that's all right. That's all right. We get a lot of tricks over here. Oh, is that a sign for the Warp Tour as well? I think so. I can't really get at a good angle. Yeah, points to Rising Zon, yes. Excitingly, my friend, Green Biker Guy, was going through his Mister earlier today, finding games to play, and I saw Rising Zon on there. And I was like, oh shit, Rising Zon mention, let's go. There's a possibility for Rising Zon. Rascal, yeah, where's Rascal 2? Everyone's talking about Expedition 33 right now. And Obscura, whatever. Oh, I didn't fall over. That's actually great. I was afraid of falling over. Hey, there we go. All right, there's a check. That's a checkpoint there. Okay. Warp Magazine, not Warp Tour. I was like, Warp Tour would make absolutely a lot of sense, though, that said. Okay, so I think you get points back if you... Oh, is that the finish? Oh, shit, the finish is right there. Okay. I thought I had a lot longer to go. I was very wrong. But I killed the stage, though. That said, I killed this stage. Completely smoked on that thing. Warp Tour didn't hear that for a while, right? Same. Fun fact, the Warp Tour is the first tournament I've ever won in any video game ever. They had some sort of booth there. I don't remember who was actually hosting the booth. But they had a Godzilla King of the Monsters, whatever tournament for the PlayStation 2. I played it. I won. I definitely played the win. Let's put it that way. I remember that I was losing in whatever the grand finals match I was doing. I was losing for sure. But then I ran around the area and I found some health and I went right back into that fight and I kicked their ass. I wouldn't be surprised if someone in their head was like booing me. But I was the modern day Kaiju Daigo. I was playing to win. And then they gave me a copy of the game, which then I immediately turned around and sold for like $3 at GameStop. They didn't want that shit. I should have just kept the damn thing. And it was also an inexplicable hole for the game somehow. The game box, I should say. So it was really hard to convince them, like, no, I swear, this is new in box. I don't know why there's a hole in it, though. There's just this inexplicable hole that, I don't know, maybe I was in a mosh pit and someone had like one of those spiky bracelets and just kind of pushed into it. Because I had to carry it with me all day. So maybe that happened? I don't know. It was inexplicable. I wish I kept it, though, in retrospect. But yeah, Rising Zon is a possibility. I love that. Yeah, Rising Zon is just very interesting. It's very fun. It's very funny. So maybe Green Biker Guy might not like it. It's too funny of a game. All right. I'm not as worried about my max speed as much as I was before. Cornering could maybe use some help, but honestly, just seems like jump power and accelerate is just the way to go. I don't think I am... The stages aren't long enough to be worried about the speed right now. So I hope that doesn't bite my ass in the future, but we'll see right here. When you were a teenager, $3 is $3, though. When the dollar menu actually meant something, that was an entire meal for me. I was eating for one meal. Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I can't say either name apparently very well. But, oh, I hit exit. Whoops, my bad. My bad. Mobby. Get Frankie back in there. Yeah! But I want to play it. I have no idea when I'll ever find the time to play that. Bowl. Oh, he's going to rip a bowl. Watch this.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, when a dollar menu costed $1, when a dollar store meant something.
Come on, bust out some moves.
I busted out some moves. I can do the switch finger 720. Or whatever the hell that is.
That's it.
Look at this move. Look at this kid go. The switch propeller. This dude's doing the Switch 2 before the Switch 2 even came out.
Hey, pick up the
The finger flip.
pace. Launch.
I wonder if it's easier to just go like to the right and buy a little bit more time here. Did that count? I think that counts. Yeah.
Time's up.
There we go.
The end of the run.
11 seconds. That's really good. I think it's really good, at least. I'm not actually 100% sure. But that's also the only game you ever sold as well? That's really funny. It was the most sellable game of the year. Was it in the barcode? That's what they did for copies of returns? No. It was in the top right corner of the box. Let me just grab an example. I can just show you an example right now because I have a box of a game right now that was shaped the same way. So like it was basically just like right here on the box. So like it opens from like that side here and everything like that. But it was like right here on the open side of the box, like up here. And I swear to everything, as far as I can remember, that it was not there before. It was not there when I got the game. It was not there. So I can only think that maybe I almost died in a mosh pit or something. I must have just almost died in a mosh pit. So I forgot to actually put my chair up there. So we're good now. We're good. Yeah, if you should really Godzilla license, I mean, even with the Godzilla license, it's still kind of like, eh. So without it, it would crumple without it, unfortunately. It's because you're old. You remember the good days. Yeah, I think Cordan and Jinpu are about the same age anyway, so it does make sense. But I was also young enough to enjoy a Warp Tour. And that was a good-ass time. The Warp Tour cannot happen anymore. Well, it can happen. I think it already did happen, honestly. Oh, where the hell are we now? All right, we gotta learn the sick tricks of this area. Let's do it. Yo, what up, Super Retro? How you doing? Good to see you, fam. Hopefully you're having a good one. Hey, let's go. Trick. Oh, you bet. You betcha. You betcha, buddy. Let's trick. My jump is so good I can reach that now. This VOD's getting so muted, by the way. I didn't get to say it out loud yet, but this VOD is getting so hella muted. So enjoy while it lasts, everybody. Oh, that was actually... Can I grind this? No, okay, I cannot seem to grind that, unfortunately. And I can't seem to trick off that either. Oh, there we go. Hey. Oh, that's not an actual jump. That's not an actual jump. Understandable. I have been buffooned. There's a gate at the top, meaning I can't jump off of it. You got your skanking shoes on. We were talking about skanking just yesterday, too. Let's fucking go. We're so back, baby. Give or take 5 or 6 years. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Was like in this dive bar venue. I got dragged to the mosh pit and slammed against the stage repeatedly. Good time. 10 out of 10 would do again. All right. Does that still count? Oh, it counts, but he also eats shit when he lands. Poor Frankie. He doesn't deserve this. He deserves better. I'm so sorry, Frankie. You deserve someone better, and I'm just giving you my worst. Case in point. This VOD is so worth it. It's so worth it to get this VOD muted. Let's fucking go. All right. That arrow means I cannot jump off the edge though. So I'm trying to be good about that. But you're absolutely right. No one can stop me. No one can stop Boix either. Boix is very similar to Mr. Domino. Can't be stopped. Cannot be stopped. Oh, wait, that's not a grind session. That's just stay on here and don't lose speed. That's not a grind. Okay, so I'm assuming that I can go ahead and do this. And then get out the other way there. Okay, sweet. How many points do I need for this section again? I feel like I'm not getting many points here because there's not a lot of places I can do tricks off of. Because it has the rule of Top Skater on it. Whereas, like, you can only skate in You can only do tricks off of certain ramps, basically. Oop, I meant to do a second one here. Takes off the skanky shoes. You know what? No, Boyks never did. He always said it that he took it off because he's trying to get people to his new OnlyFans that he set up. So make sure that you sign up for Boyks' OnlyFans by going to twitch.tv/Boyks/subscribe. Oh, I didn't get a trick off that last one. God damn it. But say the word butts. Yeah, say whatever sick, nasty stuff you want now. Yeah, okay, that wasn't good enough. I think it was 17K for this one, if I remember correctly. But his course is very, very top skater on the other hand, though. This is an extremely top skater sport. Or course. Fucking sucks because it was right next to... Oh! So every part of your body was getting destroyed in one fell swoop. That's rough. That is really rough. But also, what up, Jeff? How you doing? Good to see you. Hopefully you're having a good one.
3, 2.
Honkin' anime badonkers. It's right, you can say it right now. Well, this stream's getting muted, so this is your chance to say all the stuff you want. Wait, can I double grind on something if it's long enough? I just thought about that. I wonder if I can, if it's long enough. Well, if I eat shit, it doesn't really matter, but I got the K grind down, so that's good. He will not be contained. So some whack-ass manga sometimes. Right, yes, I became a civil servant in the magical world, but you don't have to say so. Can't say I've heard that one before, but I hear people all the time sharing. No, okay, you can't get multiple points off it. Damn, that would have been sick if you could, though. Okay, are you sure I can't, like... Okay, I'm trusting. Okay, actually, I think I know what it is. I think I understand what it is. I can only go up a certain section of that first ramp where they had the up arrows, and then I have to go back and then do a trick there. But you know what the biggest trick and the best trick out there is that everyone should be applauding for? We have Sweet Toshi coming in hot with some real freaking golfers from over the land of drawing, fam. At least I assume you were drawing today. If you were doing some gaming, that'd be great as well. But how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being a community of mine. Happy to have you all here. Hey everybody, name's Ryudo. We're checking out some skating video games before Tony Hawk made his way into the scene and changed it forever. And this game rules. This is Street Skater. It fucking rules already. I love this thing. Wait, is there a whole section up there? Hold on a sec. Oh, it's just the wrong way. Wait. Oh, I can't get over there. Okay. I was like, can I get through here somehow? Golfers is right. Jinpu the golfer. I know them. More drawn today? Hell yeah, let's go.
I love
Ryudo.
Oh shit, I also love Ryudo.
so bad.
He's
Right, I
terrible.
have
He's
this.
the worst.
Yeah, well, just keep your
Ryudo.
off.
Yo, thank you so much, Toast, for the continued support as well, fam. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate the 6 days of subscription. Oh, I thought it was done for. Never mind. I thought I was out of time. I am not. Let's keep it going. Wait, this is not something to grind. I keep forgetting that's not something to grind. This is just a slowdown section. It doesn't matter. There we go. But what were you drawing today? What was on the magic pencil for today? All right, so maybe I need to skate up right here, do a trick onto the other side, and thank you for giving a shout out to Sweet Toshi as well. Greatly appreciate that. Enjoy your Raider tag, by the way, Jim. Okay, so I think I just have to just skate faster here. And I just can't do anything until I get to this section out here before I reach the last section of the area. This will give me all my level 4 tricks, which is good. All right, and then I would probably go ahead and just close it out here. Oh, unless I screw everything up, but that's fine. All right. I think I have the run I want to do through here. I think I got the flow. I got the funky flow. So sketch conventions and another emo is already uploaded. I guess it is. I assume that's already it. Oh wait, no, that's hype. Mwah. Is it already uploaded? As always, your whole thing is gonna be, you're like, every time you come in, like, hey, I drew these things, like, so you're gonna share with us, right? You're gonna post up in chat and show what cool things you're drawing as well, right? No, it's not my own character. I'm new to your art, and I'm excited to see it as well. You know about my OnlyFans. Got some onion rings. Yeah, what you got there on those these delicious Oni fans, my friend? You can also share your Oni fans on here. Post on Blue Sky when I can. Hell yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it.
Come on.
I have to stop gaming at some point. People say, Rito, you can't game all day. I'm here to prove them wrong, but I will have to stop gaming at some point. They were right. They were actually right. Well, either way, thank you for coming with mine. Happy to have you all here. Please enjoy the sick-ass music of this game. It's great. If you try to go for a grind and you miss, it just makes you eat shit immediately. It makes you eat hella shit so fast. Hey, okay. Oh yeah, he's also goofy stance as well. I keep forgetting that. And I need to get a trick here as well. Because I keep forgetting to get a trick there. I am gaming nonstop. Even when I close my eyes, I see the gaming. And I miss you, babe. The controllers never stay the same. Alright, so here's what I was thinking now. Because those arrows on the left, I think I can do this. That is against all expectations. I didn't crash. I didn't do a trick. I didn't exactly get into position. Nothing happened. Speaking of gaming, Jimpoo, I had a question for you. It says it did not get answered yesterday on your stream. At least I don't think. I didn't hear it get answered. I wanted to know what your current goals were in Blueprints. But now you have to say it in very, very light terms. All right. I don't think it's worth it to stick here any longer because I'm just getting 200 points per shot, and that's not very good. That's just not very good. So I think I want to make it to the next section now. Yeah, ABC, always be video games, always be video gaming. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was gonna reach that or not. Alright, let me... I like the giant green statue in the background. Alright, that's unfortunate. Come on, game, you can hold out? You can hold out together? Alright, so now I'm looking at this here. It has the arrows up there, and I can do a trick off of this one. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I think I'm on to something on the other one. I think I just maybe jumped a little bit too late or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out here. Yeah, reading, writing, and spelling. I have never seen that before, but God, that is a peak joke. Holy shit. And yes, the music in this game is so good. It's so freaking good that every character in this game has their own soundtrack, basically. What a good idea. Oh my God, it's so hard to get that last trick out of the way. All right, it's so hard to get. If I get that last trick, I think I can get the 17K that I need. Yeah, if I got that last trick, I would have had it. That last trick is just really hard to get. I do not know why. All right, I'm almost there. I am almost there.
3, 2, 1.
Man, when I was like 11 or something like that. God, I wish I was that smart when I was 11. I wish I was that smart when I was whatever I am age now. 690, let's go. 69. All right, and I gotta make sure I hit multiple tricks on that. All right, let's try this again here. Nope, way too low. Wow! Cool. Buddy. All right. Let me just restart that stage. Let me just restart that one. I wish I didn't have to quit all the way out and get my stuff back together. What board have we not used yet? We've used that board. I don't want to use that board because it sucks. Here, let's use this one. Let's use Angie Baby board. Oh, I have to actually do the bonus stage. I guess that gets me more points or more time. I'm probably just going to end up with the same thing, though, so it doesn't really matter. What's the quick driver made? What do you call Postman Pat when he loses his job? It's perfect. There's no problems here. That's the perfect joke. I found it. It's been found. The perfect joke is here. No sketching on the course. Look, they need to put an entire Mario Kart game into this course so that I can be able to sketch all the way and not have to do any extra work to get myself to the finish line. I think that is not a big ask, honestly, some regrets. They should make the game easier for me. Oh, he breakdanced down. Oh my god, what a cool kid. I love that. I love that joke unironically. It's really good. Oh, it's 18k points. Whoops. For some reason, I thought it was 17k. I am a fool. I cannot count. Numbers are fake. Can I do a... No, because I don't get any control. Okay, I can't do anything off of here, sir. Oh, I can! Even though it doesn't actually look like I can, I totally can. All right, let me get some first score bonuses here, then. Give me a bunch of lines. It's just like... It's just like, oh, I guess you're right, huh? Okay, hold on a second. Now I have a new line in this course, so I actually like, gotta... Oh, right, I forgot to do the ball again. Fuck! They always want you to hit the ball before you go back in. I keep forgetting. They're always trying to hit the ball. I don't know, there's something about like young children that I've come across as I, you know, get into my adult age and more friends are starting to have kids and stuff like that. That I'm realizing, like, you know, kids are shockingly good at comedic timing and expectation because you can't expect anything from them. And anytime you ever try to expect something from them, they do something that's just like, yeah, I don't know what I expected, actually. I put way too much effort into expecting something, it seems like. But I went to go see my friend's kid and his family last year when I was in Colorado. And the kid just wanted to play, like, I guess, I don't know, vehicles, I guess we'll call it. So he made me follow him to certain areas and like do certain things and be in certain areas because he's like, oh, my train's here. I'm going to go use the train and stuff like that. And I'm going to go with the plane and stuff like that. And I don't know why he decided, like, after like 5 minutes, he decided that, like, all right, I'm going to get my plane. And he's like, and he like crashed the plane for some reason. I just started laughing. And then he did it again, but then he said, oops, I fell down. And then he just repeated this for like 2 hours. And it's just like, God, kids are funny. Kids are very funny. Oh, Tyrese says, everybody say, wow, that's hot, isn't it? So stop touching it, man. Dragon X, you're a little shit, aren't you? Keep up the good work. Keep it up. I'm now realizing I put certain friends and folks through the horrible punerific jokes, and I'm realizing now that I am not doing enough work, actually. All right, I don't need to actually... Ah, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, we're good. Hey, there we go. All right, we're going to do a left there. Oh, God, I did not make that jump at all. I just need to touch it just for a bit. 720. Damn. See, that's his problem now. It's him to live with. Okay. Oh, did I do an up? I thought I did it right last time. Never mind. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I already did all my level 4 tricks. Right. Can I reach it? No. Wait, yes, I can. Hell yeah, let's go. I am running out of time, though. That said, I need to get this checkpoint. All right, let's see if I can figure this out this time here. It says I can jump right there, so... No, you can't do anything with that. You literally can't do anything with that. That is a fake jump. That is an actually fake jump. Can I do any tricks here? No. Extremely no. Extraordinarily no. Absolutely not. You fool, you fool. Oh, I got it. There's lip tricks. Oh, I didn't realize that. All right, that's a level 4 trick, right? Yeah. Level 5. Yeah, I'll say. Can't believe your dad fucking Garfield you. Even though it was hilariously earned. Keep up the good work. I'll show you some lip tricks. Whoa, whoa. Okay, am I gonna fall as a result of that? No. I can't even get myself going straight once again. Hey. Now, buddy, I need you to get into the tunnel, though. I'm really proud of all the cool tricks you could do, but I need to get in the tunnel right now. We are missing the opportunity. Is that a checkpoint? No. Damn. I couldn't get out of the pipe. I was in the bathroom. I heard Jinpoo current goals and I think blueprints. Yes, you heard correctly. I asked a couple times this day, and I think it was just you were too much in the puzzle zone to answer at any given time.
3, 2, 1, hit it.
Okay, what is this to be? If you're backing out now, then you didn't want it badly enough. You didn't want it to be gay enough, and that's unfortunate.
You're ripping.
And or you don't have any lip emotes, and your whole joke fell apart as a result of it. There we go. 6-9. I do not know what gets me points on the grinds. I don't know what actually. I tried the jump. I hit the wrong button. That would mean that I would not jump, and that it makes a lot of sense. You're so right, game. You're so right, game. Ow. 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 Shit. Okay. More or not? The answer is probably more in that case. In that case, the answer is probably significantly more. Go for it. Hey! She's Sonic one morning, and I laugh about the cost of OCs and fan comics. Did they learn anything? Well, anything useful, I guess I should say. Oh, the checkpoint's right there, but I got stuck. That's my fault. That's fine. The quickest way to probably get myself back up to another try on this course is just to let time run out here. Yeah, what were their takeaways?
3, 2,
This is how I came home and jokingly told me that I wasn't loud. Hey, stay away from my freaking kids. That's funny. That's really good. Oh, was that level 3 as well? Oh, that's level 4. All right. All right, so I was a 6. That's a 5-0 grind with a forward input. I'm gonna do a left input here. I'm gonna try jumping off of here. Okay, that's a K grind. I agree. Sonic, or kids do deserve a Sonic OC, a piece of their own that they can call their own and be very proud of everything it does. Yeah. Okay, grind. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I think grind points seem almost random, if that makes sense. All right. Okay, no, you cannot trick off of that side either. Okay. That's just an entire untrickable wall, I think. I think you just cannot trick off of it, unfortunately. You had a Paper Mario, see? Yo, that's you're cooking. What the hell? That's great. Like, what would a Paper Mario OC be like, I guess? I guess you just have, like, a helper character. You have to be a Mario character of some sort. All right, you know what? Keep going. Keep going. Let's save some on the time bonus, because my score is actually pretty good. 12K, and I'm not even at the final section yet. And I have a ways to go here. Yo, what up, Shadow Ziggy? How you doing? Welcome to the musical world of hotted skateboarding. Oh, God, it's chugging, and I can't control myself. Shit. All right, I missed out on the grind. I'll make up for it somehow. I don't know how I'm going to make up for it, but I'll make up for it somehow. All right. Stay on there. Ah. Oh, fine. I could use that time, though. I'm doing good. This game has great music. It's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying my character that I'm using. I'm having a great time, honestly. This is great. This game rules. And the bright side is it's a second one. There's another one that we get to play at some point. So I get to have more Street Skater, only to probably end up launching the game like, oh wait, this one's dog shit. This sucks. All right, let me see how many points I can get off of this. So I get 500 to pop basically, or so. I should be able to get enough. Yeah, I can clean this up. Yo, rippin'. Let's just make sure I clean it up with confirmation. Okay, one more to go. Oh no, I'm running out of points I can do. Oh, and a first trick as well. Yes, that'll clean it up. Sweet. With Simpsons skateboarding, not happening. Came out after Tony Hawk. It ain't happening, B from Anarchy. How's it going though? Good to see you as well. Yeah, that's post Hawk. So unless I do a post Hawk stream series, Ain't gonna happen. If only I can draw. You don't need to draw. You can just do it. You can just do it. You can just piece stuff together. You can just recolor something. And, gate open. Stage 1, number 1 gate. Stage 1, number 2 gate. Huh? This game having secretly more depth than I was expecting? Just a recolor cheap? Okay, great decision, though, that said. Very great decision. And also, yes, make Vivian playable in more games. That's true. I agree with that, too. Margaret played Vivian. Margaret is playable Vivian. Smash Bros. Playable Vivian. Fortnite playable Vivian. Yeah, but this dude has a 20-foot vertical. He is unstoppable, and he has the sickest tricks of all time. He's great. I found a knife while walking, took it. The police come over, like, yeah, that was a murder weapon. And you're like, so what you offering? What are you saying? I found it first. And was so much worse. I would be, if I were to do a post-Hawk thing, it would definitely be included on there. Because there's just gonna be a lot of games that try to play like Tony Hawk and fail to be Tony Hawk versus games that are slowly leaning itself towards Tony Hawk. And is not quite there yet. The closest games that we've had so far is this and 3 Extreme. I'm the original character do not steal. I'm gonna steal it right now. It's so tiny. There we go, I have to zoom in. Yeah, look at that good cheap. That is a great cheap, though. I love your cheap. Ah. Final Fantasy VII does have that one section where you snowboard. You're right. You're right. I already thought about it. You can't. I can't do it. Because we ain't doing snowboarding games specifically. You hear me arrested? I do know a lawyer. The lawyer's like, okay, yes. Maybe my client took a knife from the area where they were close to the dead body. But have you considered it's a pretty cool knife? And the court looks at each other like, it's pretty cool. I don't blame them. Yeah, okay. I'll give it to him. Yeah. Yes, make stickers. As long as you're having fun, people will see the charm. Exactly. In fact, somewhere in my files, I never was able to land the joke, unfortunately, in my head, and that's the ironic part about not making this happen. But I did draw a skater version, a Skater 2000 version of Hatsune Miku. But then I said the joke out loud. I'm like, this joke's not that good, actually, and I never posted it anywhere. But I do have it. It does exist. And I kind of looked at it again. I'm like, damn, did I even miss paint? Actually, that wasn't bad. That actually wasn't the worst thing in the world. It's not good, but it's not bad. I don't know what else I want from you at this point. I actually don't even want more max speed. I feel like your speed is actually cromulent. I guess more acceleration. Culinary acceleration. Because I don't really need you to go much faster, honestly. Max speed is not needed in this game, it feels like. It feels like max speed is actually a bad thing. Alright, so what is gate number 1 and 2s that I opened up then now? Sorry, I'm going to pick Frankie again really quickly here because I don't know if I need to use him or not. That's it. We're going to use the very good board instead. The very, very good board. We're hot Newgrounds for years. True. They're still hot now. There's a fighting game being produced now that is entirely out of stick figures, out of an animator from Newgrounds who has continued to make stick figure videos ever since then. You can make stick figure stuff. You should. Yeah, post-hoc. Ad hoc post-hoc would go super hard. That's a super hard name, Egrets. I love that. Also, what up, Ray? How you doing? What's going on, friendo?
3, 2, 1.
Chewing on your radium! What the devil? You can't do that. It's illegal. All right, so they said their gates are open here. Also, it's dark now. I wonder what the gates are. Now I just kind of realized. Are these the gates back here? Are these the gates that they're talking about? Okay, maybe that's what they're talking about. I can go through those areas now. If I go this way here, oh, that is a checkpoint. Oh, okay. How many problems is this name swap? I forgot. Considering I don't know who you are by name, probably not. Probably not. Please, educate me. I'm ready to use the brain cells for learning. Okay, so the gates get you to areas at a little bit faster here. I guess the silver mini game is one of the worst Final Fantasy, but Submarine exists. I feel like there's one in Final Fantasy 7 that I hate a little bit more than even the submarine one. I think I'm just not a fan of the Kupo game. The Kupo House game. I don't think I'm a fan of that one, honestly. I'd also have to play Skater mode in MGS2. Yes. I would absolutely have to play Skater mode in MGS2. And honestly, before Juker came up to me with the Mario 64 skateboarding game, I was considering maybe doing that for the for April Fool's Day. But I'm like, this gives me an opportunity to do something very, very on brand. And it did come out before Tony Hawk at the same time. So it double layered up on, like, this joke works on much different, on really good levels. And I like that a lot. His name's is Stanley Yelnats. Not the double standards, the double standards. Backyard Skateboarding, 2004. Yeah, that's post-Hawk. Oh, wait, shit. Sorry, I'm not used to that being a path yet, game. I'm sorry. I'm getting used to the new hotness. Okay, so I guess me points a little bit early, and I figure I can probably go through there. Not the bathroom hole, but this hole over here. And so now I get to choose my own line through these levels here a little bit more as a result of that. I am failing to do any tricks, though, that said. Yeah, the K grind. Okay. And Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, apparently. Whoa! The Twister! Yo, that was sick. I have not played Rebirth yet, though, that said. His tricks are so cool. The Switch Nunchaku hand! Oh my gosh, this kid's so cool. This kid is so cool! This might be the coolest kid in skateboarding. Like, look at this shit. They had so much fun making this character. Double front flip, double nose grab. Oh, Oogboard! Hell yeah. And she, they pronouns? I gotcha, fam. Well, welcome back with the new identity, the new name, and the new pronouns as well. I hope that Ray is treating you well and that the early driving is making you smile, which is always the most important part. I can't reach that. Okay, hold on a sec here. Let me get over here really quickly. Oh, fuck! I ate shit. But how you doing? Good to see ya. Happy Monday to ya. You're doing it with like 10-hour long side quests and like that. I heard that a lot, but in chapter 12, I'm not really feeling it. They show up, you spend an hour on them, and then you're good. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how many games there are, though, because it's still, even the first, whatchamacallit, brain, come on, Final Fantasy VII Remake had a good amount of mini games on it, and that game, and I mean, even then, I did everything in that game. That was still like a 50, 60 hour game. So if you're telling me like every mini game, and there's a lot of them, takes an hour extra, and plus it takes on top of a 40 to 50 hour RPG, that pushes like 80, right? That would push like 80 hours. Is that too much or too little? Especially if it's not interesting either. If it's not fun, that sucks. That absolutely sucks. But it's just a lot of them. Just was more irritating in every mini game combined. God damn. That's saying a lot. But one choose the only one I could find besides some arcade games with peripherals. Yeah. What are you looking for specifically? Sorry, maybe I missed what you were looking for specifically. I have a list of games that might be able to help you out with whatever you're looking for. Beaver Fanarchy. American Political Zeitgeist is pre-Hawk and post-Hawk. Gaming in the post-Hawk years. Please don't say that. Tony Hawk doesn't deserve this. There's double in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Ugh, I'm never gonna finish that game, says person who's not started the game.
Try again.
All right, I'm gonna not try again with Frankie. Even though I'm having a great time with Frankie, we need to listen to the soundtracks of the other skaters. So I'm gonna do another poll here really quickly. Frankie is gonna go to the lines right now. Now that we actually got a taste of everyone's music for the most part, I know some people were a little bit late. We're gonna do Hoomst, because you all were wrong about not picking Frankie. But that's okay. We all make mistakes. I was wrong too. Frankie would have been the last one I picked. You got a minute to decide whomst. We got Ginger. We got Jerry. Jerry's already on stage 2 right now, so he has a little bit more stats to play around with. Oh no, TJ's on stage 2. Excuse me. TJ's on stage 2. Jerry and Ginger have had not any successes quite yet. When the lunch was one of the head people at Activision at the time, he told me things are much bigger than you ever thought. They just told a 4th game was being made. It was his calendar give a check for $4 million just sliding his way. And he just probably just takes it, just puts it away, and just no further words are exchanged. Like, there's nothing else to say. Thank you for the cool $4 million, I guess. And there are side quests tied to some of them. I don't like side quests tied to them, though. I'm fine with having a minigame that's his own pocket story. I don't like side quests that are like, you have to get level 17 in Fort Condor minigame. I'm like, I don't want to do that, because I'm not the biggest fan of this game. So, goodbye. You have BMXX as a teenager, and I put so many hours that dog shit in the game because of women? All right, we've gone back to Ginger still. Ginger is still the favorite pick. Gotcha. So, if I remember correctly, I'm just saying this out loud here. Correct me where I'm wrong, because I know I'm going to be. BMXXX was the same people who made Matt Hoffman. It was like the same team that did Matt Hoffman, correct? Was the actual gameplay itself like fine or good? And out of curiosity, how much XXX is there really in BMXXX? I feel like there's just not a lot, probably. I don't know where the X rating would come from at this point here. All right, Ginger's going in. All right, but she's not going to ride the Smiley Sperm board. She can ride... We haven't done the Highlander board yet. Or we haven't done the Scream board, actually. Let's do the Highlander board, actually. Let's do that one. I don't know if I would do that for Rebirth. Yeah, I can see that doing it in Remake and having a good time with that, but Rebirth, ooh, that seems rough. That seems really rough.
3, 2, 1, hit it.
Oh, does she also have the gate unlocked? She does. Oh, so everyone has level 2 now. Everyone gets level 2. Or the level 2 gates unlocked. Hold on. Let me just... I wish you could turn while you were stopped, but that's fine. That's fine. Don't boo me. That's her best trick, okay? She's new. Oh. That's not good because it's really hard to get unstuck. All right, you gawking freaks, watch this. Hey, yeah, that's right. You better start cheering. All right. But her score is not the 17K that is needed. That's actually kind of cool that it locks it for everyone, that everyone now has access to the slightly more open board. Speaking of more open board, I forgot what my moves I've done so far. 90 hours so far, and I haven't completed the story yet once. Probably means playing this whole 50-hour RPG all over again. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that'd be freaking nightmarish. All right. These are my level 4 moves now. Honestly, the first stage is has been the hardest stage so far. Funnily enough. Okay. Oh shit, I can't reach it. Yeah. Oh, it didn't count. Damn it. You can kiss the lip, but that's not enough. That wasn't enough to get points out of it. Jump! I need as many points as I can get right now. I think what makes the stage harder, actually, honestly, is that I don't have a trick section at the end. I don't actually have a trick section at the end, so I can't get more. I can't just pump up the points. And the area you want to pump the points, you get there so slow by comparison. So it's a little bit harder as where's this? Mostly sports games would do to be a hand-me-down. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. But I didn't like it except for a few extreme sports games. Play Tony Hawk and Dave Mirra, which I play a hell of a lot of Dave Mirra, honestly. And it had toplessness. Okay. Which, tepid, but it does get the rating in the US. But it's considered more the same for gameplay-wise. Okay. I was saying boo. Well, you know what? Thank you, Susie. Despite you traveling right now, I greatly appreciate that. It was semi-competent as a trick-based game. You can make your rider topless and you reward with cutscenes for completing levels, tasks, and spinning coins. Then there might have been 2 whole pairs of breasts by the end cutscene. They blew up their whole company for 4 titties. Holy shit. I thought it was going to be a lot more rambunctious than that, but apparently not. Apparently that's not the reality. Yep, you might as well just play any of the Matt Hoffman games at that point. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? Thank you for the boots on the ground reporting on that, Rhea. I appreciate you. It's one of those curiosities in life that I've just never gotten back around to, and it's just fallen so much off the map that I kind of forgot it existed for quite a bit. And with how the internet is now, I could just search it up super easily. And now that I'm not like a sniveling teenager who's worried about what the world thinks about anything remotely pornographic or questionable, I'll just search it up myself at some point. Sure, I could have done that, but I just completely forgot to do it. And now all my interests are, how badly does a Mahjong game cheat you when you're trying to see a pair of titties? One day, I'll do it. Okay, so cornering and max speed does not seem to matter, like, at all. Well, I mean, cornering, yes. Max speed does not seem to matter at all. As long as you're fast enough, you're good to go. Jump speed seems to be the master of everything. You want jump speed. Do an infinite glitch by making the bike glitch float on a grind whale. Infinite points. And the time can't stop because you're not landing the trick as well. Oh, that rules. That's so good. That may put aside my completionist brain. I'm still going to play in August. Yeah. Same thing with me. If I ever go back to Xenoblade Chronicles, I'm going to have to say I cannot do all the quests. I have to let some quests go. Because I am never going to finish that game if I try to play everything as much as I would love to. Very simple. Please don't be entertaining until I'm charged up again. Well, as long as the thing I said about they blew up their entire company for 4 titties wasn't funny, then we're good to go, Thammy. Arnold Mars for 3. Yeah, but Arnold's still around. Arnold's still beloved. Game exit, no. Yeah, it's like 2 women's worth. That's bigger than 2 scoops of raisins, to quote the Boondocks. Before heroes who were trying to scramble the skin of max 14 is like 3.75 is more than you've ever seen. Yeah, but who was buying in that game? How were they getting that game? If you were going to go through all the trouble to convince your parents to get you a game, you're going to get the game called Grand Theft Auto, where it's like, well, they're just stealing fancy cars, versus the game that's called BMX XXX, which is clearly going to include some sort of sex.
3, 2, 1, hit it.
But also, I like that you I didn't see you actually spotted there. Look, I understand, Corndan. Tifa is very attractive, okay? That was also a life-changing moment for a lot of teenage kids, prepubescent kids at the time, all right? So you're technically not wrong, Corndan. And then they somehow went ahead and made Tifa even hotter in the remake.
Crazy long.
I don't know if doing tricks or not makes it any higher or not, but that's sure what I'm doing.
Hey, pick up the pace.
Oh, I didn't get a jump at all.
Fat hit.
Fat hit. But it had a great playlist of songs to me in 2005. It had like South Park humor for the missions. Oh, okay, so you could kind of give or take. I feel like having a game that probably has like South Park-esque humor probably burns its welcome out very, very quickly, just because you can accept South Park at a paced 20 minutes and not a unpaced, I don't know, 5-6 hours, however long it takes to beat that game. But then again, Conker's Bad Fur Day was able to keep it up, so I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong in that regard. I like Bone Hot Dog Carson here, stereotype scream accent, scream, you're crushing my wiener. Oh. But yeah, sports and why I like punk and ska so much. I think it's honestly same. I mean, not even same. 100% same. I would not be into punk and or ska and or even metal, honestly, if it weren't for skate games. That's what got me into it. 100%. Yeah, the K grind. There we go. All right, I need to make it through this section here. I can grind this rail here. Oh, I couldn't get the second one. Their tricks are so boring by comparison. It sucks. All right, you know what? You know what? Oh, I couldn't get it. And yes, Tifa is hotter than the remake. Hey. Actually, what is that move? Just what is that trick? It's not even a trick. Ugh. Hey. There we go. Uh-oh, where am I? Oh god, I lost the chorus super hard. Everyone's hotter in the remake. They took the idea from Guilty Gear Strive and said, "Yo, I know what we gotta do. If we just make everyone hot, everything is gonna be okay." I haven't played Rebirth yet, so I don't know how hot Sid is or not. I'm going to assume he's also very hot. Yo, rip it! I am getting level 4s off this instead of like level 6s. I expect I'd get level 6s. Everyone's hotter but Cloud. I don't know. He's just adorable. They made Cloud adorable, and I think he needed that. I think he needed that for his character. Oh shit! I haven't seen that trick yet. A McTwist. That's what it's called. I knew that. Uh-oh, don't hit the wall. Don't hit the wall. Ah! Okay, we're so back. Oh, my score is actually pretty high, honestly. I didn't realize I was already at like 18K. That's great. BMX had a cover of a Schoolhouse Rock? That is not what I expected to learn today. Beginning a dog to go to the park to have sex with another dog that was shitting all over the place and making the maintenance guy. This feels like 3 jokes that they all crammed into like, whoa, you will be the most extreme is putting it all together in one joke. And you also got Blood Rain, the same person from GameStop, which I've heard good things about Blood Rain. Not that it's like a fantastic game necessarily, but I've heard like, yeah, it's a perfectly cromulent game. It's enjoyable. I have a fun time with it. There was RBF and Coldfinger where I actually saw more of my coworkers chest in their RMB and XXX. You know, realistically, thinking back now, I didn't go to a lot of punk concerts. But I don't think I've seen anyone flash in person at a concert before. I mean, now the concert I go to, especially not. No one's going to an Anamanaguchi concert or Flamingo's concert and flashing there. Everyone's gonna be a little bit worried. But I think even at the punk rock concerts I went to, I don't think I ever seen anyone flash there. Just one of those. They made it seem like such a cultural zeitgeist of a thing, and I was like, huh, you know, I've never seen that before. It might be because I was pretty short back then. I'm not like tall now or anything like that, but I was significantly shorter at the time. I seriously just think jump power is like the way with like a little bit of acceleration, honestly. For not coming to committing to TRF. You're completely unbiased Sapphic opinion. No, you're right though. You're absolutely right. It's right there. It's literally right there. Sid is high except for he took his smoking habit away. Strange, actually. I figured that'd be the one defining characteristic they wouldn't take away from him, considering, you know, that's in his portrait. that's literally in his portrait. I guess they gave Barrett shade, so I guess they had to take something away from someone else that was defining. Don't exit the game. Crap. There we go. Don't need a strategy guy called series called Power Dolls. Oh yeah. We were listening to that OST the other day. The way it works is you do a very tactical militia military option. The game shows you a single picture of a clothed hot anime girl that feels kind of quaint. Maybe like this is the cutting edge of horny game at the timing. I mean, there's different ways of going at like attractiveness and horniness and whatnot. And that seems like a pretty good way of doing it. Wow, damn. She just negated the face of gravity 100% to do a 361 direction. And then just turn it all around again. Damn, she's good. Oh, she did it. She did. She said fuck the 900. Hey!
That's the end of the run.
Yo, Juggy Dance Squad that doubled the breast size of every woman. I don't know what I expected. And I don't know why it wasn't that, ultimately. When you're a T-top and you're in a mosh pit, things happen. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That makes sense. Hey, yo, yeah, have yourself a good night. Thank you for swinging by. Thank you for bringing me in mind. I hope I haven't terrified everyone away with the level of this conversation, but I've enjoyed having you here. I'll catch you next time, and looking forward to your art on the B Sky. Just Weird Al, Blue Man Group, and Kiss. Good concerts, though, to go to. Well, a lot of my concerts are much more recent, I'll say. Because I didn't really start having the money to go to concerts until much more recent. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why you jump like that? Hey, there we go. But I mean, you know, like Anamanaguchi, Flamingos, like I mentioned there. Big Gigantic. I've been to Big Gigantic a few times. I know there's Guns N' Roses. I've seen one of their concerts because my wife's family bought tickets to them while they were in town. Can I reach that? Yes! Sweet. Oh, man. Am I that far behind? Alright, this is fake. I can't do anything here, so I'm just going to do this. Oh, okay. I'm going to lose 300 points on that, though, that said, so... But I save a little bit of time, so I'll make up for it in the next section. What other concerts have I gone to? So I've gone to Anamanaguchi multiple times. I've gone to Flamingos' multiple times. I went to Rowdy Town or Big Gigantic multiple times. Like just going in my head there. I'm like, and then can't remember what their name is, honestly. We went to a concert the one and only time my wife went with me to Evo. I cannot think of their names right now. But that was a really good concert because they were actually playing at the same venue that Evo was at. So it was like, cool, we don't actually have to go anywhere. And she got really sick before then, but she's like, I think I'm better. I think I can go. So she survived that night. She survived that night. Crap, I keep forgetting about this stupid thing. You know, I don't really know much about Baby Metal's music. Real talk, I've just never really listened to them. I'm sure I would love them, don't get me wrong. It's just, I don't know, just never really got around to listening to them. That said, I would probably 100% be okay with just going to one of their concerts straight up. Going like a concert, like, yeah, let me just explore them this way. Live, in person, and enjoying it right away. Alright. How many points do I need for this stage? Does anyone remember? I think it was 18K, but I don't think. LCD sound system for the upcoming tour, but I've got to watch for their tickets without sound. No. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get 20K out of this. As long as I finish the race, I'm good to go. Yo, rippin'. Okay. What? No! Ah! Okay. I was worried when I glitched out a little bit there. Oh yeah, I do rule. You're right. I do rule. Weird constantly more expressive than EMXSX Queen. I don't know. I feel like Queen is just the right energy at the same time. I don't know why. Yeah, me win women. She loves them. She really loves them. That's a really good emote, though. All right, so stage 1, gate number 3 is open, and stage 2, gate number 1 is open now. Interesting. I don't know. I need to look for more concerts in the area. That is one of the things I do miss specifically about not being in Denver anymore, is that I don't have as good of access to concerts that I want to go to. Because I think I'm at the point in my life, I like the, you know, you go to a concert, you just chill with a few drinks, and you kind of just vibe in the audience. You know, you could take whatever drug of choice you want. You're just there to vibe with other people and just kind of relax. So it's like, I just like going to a concert, having a drink, sitting at a table, and just listen to their music. But unfortunately, you know, this area doesn't track as much of that kind of smaller band energy, basically. So I need to search for more. Where can I travel to get like different concert venues that are more catering to that? But I have seen Blue Man Group. I also have I've seen Blue Man Group for their show in Las Vegas. I've seen Backstreet Boys. I've seen Backstreet Boys in concert. That was really good. I guess accelerate. I don't actually know what I want you to do. You're already pretty good. You're already pretty good. All right. I might as well just do another. Oh God, it's 9:20. How? Fuck. I was having so much fun with this game. How is it 9:20? All right. We have one more hoomst. I'm gonna do one more playthrough. It shouldn't take me too long, I imagine. This might be famous last words situation. All right, we have TJ, we have, oh, I spelled Frankie wrong. Hold on a sec here. One more minute for you to choose. But it happens to be how well they melt facing. Yeah, I heard that Rob Zombie absolutely shills for Baby Metal. But even without Baby Metal or the shill from Rob Zombie, I'd be like, yeah, like Baby Metal as a concept absolutely rules. There's a Korean band that gets featured a lot in Pump It Up. Dreamcatcher. That is closer to what I imagine their energy to being, but otherwise being more cutesy. And I'm like, if that in my head rules mega hard, and I want that in my life. Go to see Otto in August. I was surprised he's doing an A tour. I was like, I gotta go because I don't know if it's ever happening again. Yeah. But yeah, even when I was a huge fan of yeah, sometimes the vibes are just good. And that's the hard part. Because, like, at least in Denver, I was a lot better, like, oh, my friend is going to see this concert. Or, oh, like, yeah, I saw the Midnight, for example, in person. That was a great concert. But, like, if I have a friend who's like, oh, I'm going to this concert, do you want to go? Like, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to enjoy whatever they're going to, just alpha vibes only. All right, Frankie's getting his chance. Or Jerry, sorry. I said Frankie. I meant Jerry. I meant Jerry. You know I meant Jerry, right? Everyone, you know I meant Jerry? You know I meant Jerry? Or do you actually want to see Frankie again? I meant Jerry. If people demand the Frankie, I'll do it, but I meant Jerry. I really meant Jerry. You know what? I'm gonna do another hoops. I'm sorry. I fucked up. It was TJ or Jerry. This is Jerry. Jerry's here. What's going on there, Jerry? Oh, I would love to see Blackpink in concert. I'm not like a huge Blackpink fan, but I mean, I would probably listen to damn near anyone who has been featured in Pump It Up at some point in time, because I'm probably pretty sure I love their music. So like Blackpink was featured in there, so I know I like their music. Kara would be one of them. Twister would be one of them. Not Twister. Well, Twister, yes, as well. Absolutely. Loner. That's not his name, is it? I always forget what his goddamn name is. Not Loner. Outsider is his name. Outsider's his name. Loner's a song that I like a lot of his. Yeah, Outsider is his name. One of the world's fastest rappers, so I would love to see his stuff as well. We must pick Goofy Guy. You just want Goofster. Smoke a street and lose track of time. Usually I don't on Mondays is the thing. Mondays I'm like, I'm tired. I got to my first day of work. I want to go to bed. And I don't know. Today I just looked down like, why is it already 9:30? I don't want to quit. Okay. Jerry has been picked with the same amount of people. All right. Jerry gets the screen board as well.
All right, let's jam.
But I don't know. I just need to look out for who is doing what, basically, is the big thing. Also, there's a new gate that opened up in this area.
Hit it.
So I got to find out what that is.
Come on, bust out some moves.
Okay. Damn, Jerry. Okay, so I know this is here. This is one of the gates here. I don't know where the other gate is, though. But yeah, I would totally have eaten up if there's a K-band coming through here that I know of. The problem with me and K-bands in general is that either they don't tour in the U.S., or if they do tour in the U.S., they're freaking huge, and there's no way in hell I'm getting a concert ticket to them. Or I don't know who the fuck they are. Sorry, BTS. I really don't know who you are. I'm so sorry. My knowledge of... Oh my god, I'm at the end. I'm like at the end of the stage already. I took another gate. I didn't even go through the trick area. Oh my god, I went through that stage. I sped run that on accident. I took the other gate. I didn't realize it. Hold on, when did I take another gate? I took that first gate here, yes. We will not be, there's no culture here. Yeah, we will not be visited by Hatsune Miku. I mean, I wouldn't go see a Hatsune Miku concert, honestly, because I just don't want to. I don't want to just listen to Hatsune Miku for hours on end. I'm sorry. Okay. Hold on. Slow down here. Oh shit! Hold on. That rules. Okay. I think I was supposed to take a left here, and instead I went straight. And because I did that, that made me go directly to the end instead. Meats and egg! Hazumika's just on stage, hologrammed up, and she just made a bunch of, like, just different comedically sized hams for limbs.
3, 2, 1, hit it!
Alright. But yeah, I kind of feel you for V for Anarchy, honestly. I'm just like, I'm probably not going to get anything that's, like, very specifically catered to me. If Anamanaguchi ever comes out here, obviously I'll go see their concert, like, by any means necessary. If the Midnight comes back, I'll also go to one of their concerts too. But they did come out at some point, and that was really good. But I missed out on it. So I have hope. And Flamingos was paired with them too. I should have gone that night. I chickened out. Oh wait, I missed my cutoff. I was supposed to leave. Shit. Lesson Jake is coming your way, though? Oh, shit, that rules. Oh, shit. Shit. At least let me grind it. The Biddy Hana? They're booing the Biddy Hana? How dare they? I should probably also look for some punk bands, too. You're absolutely right about that. I should look for some punk bands. All right. I really got to figure out how to do this stage, like, properly, because I want that first ramp. That's extra points. That's actually fine. I want that first 2 ramp areas. But I keep getting not distracted, but lost. Cool. I don't know why that didn't come out there. I think these 2 are fine. That gives me a lot of time as well to pair at the end. So that's why I'm like absolutely fine with doing that. A flip. Oh, didn't jump. I keep pressing circle to jump every now and then. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's not even that in Tony Hawk. Okay. So now I want to make sure I go left into the trick zone this time. There we go. Because yeah, I guess we're at the point now where there's going to be a lot of nostalgia bands going around and doing their shows and everything like that. And I should probably keep my eye out for it. Oop. All right, level 4. All right. I'll do 1 more level or 2 more level 4s just so I can get myself back lined up. All right, there we go. Then we should be able to do some few tricks off of this. Oh, that's the Benihana. They hate the Benihana. These motherfuckers hate the Benihana. Oh, come on. That shouldn't have counted. Oh, this is bad. I don't know why, but I cannot get Jerry going as well as the other people. But yeah, guys, these other favorite bands are still going and stuff like that. The part that makes it a little bit harder for me is that I have not been listening to, I guess, commonplace music is the word I want to put here. I've basically been listening to a lot of, basically, video game music a lot more as of late, which is great and all. But I highly doubt if, like, you know, Holophonics, the people who made the album for whatchamacallit. Oh, that didn't jump at all. For Parking Garage Rally is going to do a tour anytime soon. But maybe they will. Maybe they are. Maybe they're already doing a tour and they're on their way here. And I just don't know it yet. Shit, I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Frick. Heck. Beans. All right. So let's see if I can just get by on point technicality. And I think I have one more right one here. Yes. And then... yeah, that's just not enough. Wait, Wu-Tang Clan? Seattle's so cool for music. Oh my gosh. Seattle's so good for music. What the hell?
3, 2, 1.
I am absolutely jealous. Please, if you can, please go and enjoy them for me. I would absolutely love to do that. I don't know. I know someday in the future, it's absolutely in the wheelhouse for me to a travel across the U.S. for a band I really want to see. I just don't know when that's gonna be. All right, there we go. It's easy. Tyler, the Creator, is gonna be in July, and I'm eyeballing that one. Yo, hell yeah! Oh, boys, I will absolutely hit up all my Seattle friends for a place to stay. Thankfully, I have a huge friend base out there with places to stay, so I'm like, yeah, absolutely. You'll be one of the first people to know that I'm rolling down that way. What? That shouldn't count as a hit. I disagree, game, but fine. See if I care. I care a little bit, but not too much, honestly. I don't even own a car. Yeah, I think it depends on like how far everyone is from the train station. I know who I'm gonna ask first, no matter what, because I have a friend who is just like literally off the train station. Ow. Okay, don't jump then. He's off one of the light rail train stations, so I'm like, oh, that'd be so convenient for. Okay, I need to go get food while you're all doing your thing. I'm going on this train. Bye. Hey, all right. That's just not going to be enough, is it? I do like that you land your tricks no matter what in this game, though. That said, I'm just a bit short. Just a bit short. If I actually did not crash, I think I would have been okay. One less crash, one more trick, I would have been okay.
3, 2, 1. Hit it.
This is still funny that this is like the hardest stage in the game, honestly, in my opinion. Why did you not trick? Actually, I could quit with you really easily, because I don't actually have to go through a bonus stage with you. I don't know why you didn't trick there, though. That was, I did that really early, I guess. So, I don't know. I think that's what I'm probably going to do if I, like tomorrow or something like that. It's just gonna be like, I just need to spend the time looking at who's coming through, see if there's any good concerts. There we go. That was my right level 4. So, well, I was trying to just get on there. There we go. Oh, I kissed the rail. Not good enough. There we go. 5-0 grind. Go to my left here. Yeah. Alright, so I did my up, down. Oh, these are level 5s anyway. Wait, no, I don't only have level 5. Hold on a sec here. Just trying to count my tricks and everything like that. I'm like, wait a second. I don't even have anything outside of level 5s with them. Also, the thing that makes this stage harder is that the half pipes are further away. So I can't also do tricks nearly as fast and rarely rank up the points at the very end compared to other stages. Okay. Oh, God. He didn't turn at all. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Or not. Okay, you could also not do a trick there, thereby dooming my run. No, it might be okay. It might be okay if I get there fast enough. I'm still going at a good pace. You could also not trick there, too, thereby dooming my run. God damn it. God damn it. Those actual last 2 tricks there would have been enough. All right. All right. Let me try this again here. But yes, yeah, I realized with the 2 characters I actually completed with, I got like 13 and 14,000 to complete the stage. And with him, he's 15K. But also, for the most part, having extra places to jump off of is not necessarily good, I'm finding. Because it's like, I get a little bit more time bonus, sure, but that's just it. That's all you really get from that. I just want to hear more of his sick soundtrack so that this muted VOD can be enjoyed to the maximum. Alright. Let me get a few more tricks on here so I can get over to the next section. And then we go back this way. We'll get a few more. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. Ah! Cool trick, I guess. What? No, come on, man. And he didn't even get on there anyway. Yeah, my score is significantly lower on this run here as well. All right, let's see if I can just get on it in a time bonus, and maybe that'll be okay. We'll find out here in a sec. All right. That's 12K. Okay, that is good enough. God. That is by far the hardest stage in the game. The first stage is by far the hardest stage. Yeah, your max speed is good. I do not care that your max speed is good. Like, what good is your max speed if your acceleration is so bad? And you don't have any control either, so do not game exit. Please and thank you. We want to hit the bowl. Actually, doesn't the bowl come
3, 2, 1.
second for most of the people so far?
That's it. Come on.
Yeah, why is he bowl first?
That's it.
Interesting. Okay, well.
Crazy launch.
Maybe the bowl's a little bit better for him because he has a better max speed, so he's able to get to the other side and get, like, maybe one more trick in.
Crazy. Hey, pick up the pace. That's
Honestly, I think the best way to get points on this is just to ride the edge of the bowl there.
move.
See if I can actually
That's it.
maybe do that. No, never mind.
Time's up.
All right, so out of comparison, well, I mean, it doesn't matter because I was going to say, out of comparison, how many points do you get compared to other people? And the answer is slightly less because he doesn't have his level 7 or 8 tricks quite yet, so it doesn't really matter.
3, 2, 1. Hit it.
All right. Now, buddy, boy. Oh, there's actually 2 sides now. I didn't even realize that. Well, it doesn't matter if I can't land on the rail anyway. Okay, so there's actually 2 sides. So the other side probably has a jump trick if I had to guess.
You're ripping.
Yeah, once again, his max speed is actually detrimental. He might be one of the worst characters to complete this game with, I imagine.
That's it.
Just because of his speed being way too high for controlling and getting well angled.
You're ripping. You're ripping.
All right, there we go. All right, sweet. Good chain, though.
Crazy launch.
Because time bonuses just aren't amounting to too much for this guy here. And having the correct speed necessarily doesn't seem to, you know, amount to anything. But I gotta say, I mean, maybe this game was some level of successful, that said. Like, before I actually say this out loud here, that maybe this game was some level of successful. Because it did get a second game. But I wonder if it got a second game because it was post Tony Hawk. Because I'm pretty sure the second one came after Tony Hawk. Oh, shit. So I'm wondering if they just like, well, we can give this another chance here, see if we can find success now that skateboarding is really good, and we actually had a pretty good product here. Because, yeah, this game is legitimately very, very well done, all things considered. Okay, might as well actually jump up here and then... Ah, there we go. Oh. Okay. Well, that's technically seemingly what I was supposed to do there. Okay, got 200 points there. That's nice. All right. Once again, second stage, third stage, significantly easier. So much easier by comparison. God, I really appreciate that a lot. All right, give me more jump power. Yeah, jump power seems to be the way. I'm probably gonna give you a little bit more accelerate as well. And there's a versus mode in here as well. Now I'm thinking about it. It's probably too late for Combo Breaker, but I should forward this to folks who would love to don't exit the game. Run this for a mystery game tournament, because I don't think I've ever seen this in a mystery game tournament so far. And it is understandable for the most part, as long as they both have, like, you know, the equal trick stats. Oh, you do double bowls, actually. This dude's just doing bowls out. You can't. This guy can't keep getting away with this. He's just doing bowls all the time. I mean, he does look like a guy who would do bowls very often with that tie-dye shirt going on here. He's just fitting a quota in. He's just trying to look like the rest of them. There we go. Oh, quadruple backflip. Doesn't even look making it look effortless there. Can he also do a 1800? I guess. I do appreciate that spinning was like still such a big thing in skateboarding, even at this point here. But between this and 720, there was also a game that was saying that you could do the 1080 as a trick. I believe that was a skate or die. And this one is just like, fuck it, we're just doubling the number now. Multiple people can just spin that hard. Everyone has moon gravity anyway, so you might as well just do the sickest trick you could think of. Like that time when, well, Tony Hawk and someone else, whose name I do not remember because I just don't know them, went into the zero gravity plane and just started doing tricks up in the sky. Just trying to pull off as many sick spins as they could and everything like that. It's just like this game, but jump. My fault. That was my fault. I hit circle again. I know I'm Digimon the movie. I know them. That is a movie I do need to watch, honestly. It was a little bit sad because people were posting movies on Blue Sky. All right. Actually, I know this song, period. I actually know this song now I'm thinking about it. There you go. But everyone's supposed to post a movie that takes place in your hometown. And I was going to do, I wanted to do a Digimon movie because I know they go to Colorado in there. Oh my gosh. But I was like, I actually am not 100% sure because I've never seen the movie. So I can't do it in good faith because who knows, maybe they never actually film or go to Colorado or look like they're in Colorado. But I looked at the wiki to try to make sure and I'm like, I can't fully tell if they're actually in Colorado or not. Because all my best friends are metalheads, yeah. I'm like, I have heard this before. I have legitimately heard this before. Yo, what up, kitty? How you doing? Getting at least one Jake, then you should ask for a refund. Yeah. But how you doing, kitty? What's going on, fam? Happy Monday to you. Hopefully you're having a good one. All right. I don't assume I can jump off this still. No, I can. I actually can jump off these. Cool. So I've been missing out on some points there. Well, maybe, because it's so hard to get yourself going any further. And also, I need to pick up the pace anyway, so doing tricks there doesn't even make sense. No, it's right there. It counts. It counts. It counts. It counts. Eat my ass, game. Let's fucking go. Oh, wait. I keep forgetting about this. Wait, why did you do a trick? I just jumped. I did, like, literally the jump. That's all I wanted, buddy. Come on. You can't let less than Jake down. You cannot be less than Jake. God, this OST rules. This OST rules. In the same way that Tony Hawk's OST rules. This is like probably the quintessential, so far at least, quintessential, if I had to point at a game that was a precursor to Tony Hawk, this is it. This is absolutely it. God, I love this. Yo, what up, Eggplant Sausage? How you doing? Happy Monday to you as well. Hopefully you're having a good one. All right. I forgot how many points I actually needed, but I do think I have enough. Oh, God. Well, unless that happens. Oh, wow. Okay, well, unless that happens, I guess.
You're smoking, dude.
I am smoking. You're right. I got the bowl on me. I don't think I got enough points, actually, because I think I needed 20K. And I think the time posted in there got a little bit. Oh, no, I cleared it. Never mind. Did he have it as well? Maybe that's why I really know this song in that case. I'm like, this is very familiar. If it's in THPS4, then yeah, that explains everything. But you deserve Jakes, everybody. If you have less than one Jake, please get a refund. I'm begging you. Gate open for stage 3, number 1, and stage 3, number 2 gate. So I figure if I probably unlock all the gates with every single person, then the last clear would be unlocking more characters. Actually, despite me being stuck on stuck on stage 1 for as long as I was, I'm gonna need more coins. Your coins kind of ass. Despite being stuck as long as I was on stage 1 for that run, I still actually finished in like 20 minutes for a run. That still wasn't too bad, actually. Let me save my game to make sure everything's saved. I know it asked me to save, but let me make sure. This game rules. This game actually whips super freaking hard. It is of my hopefully valued opinion that if you're gonna try to play any game before Tony Hawk came out and have a good time with it, this is so far the pick. I think this is the pick to have. It is really, really good in all the ways that if you enjoy Tony Hawk, this will scratch that itch in a lot of different ways. All right, I was gonna go back to deeper options here and go to sound mode. Yeah, you can just listen to the. You have your own Warp Tour basically right here now. You just have your own little Warp Tour CD right here, and I'm sure I have my Warp Tour CD somewhere in my boxes because I never got rid of it. I love that thing. This game is value too. Holy shit! How much is what? I'm curious now. Street Skater. Buy, I guess. Oh. Wait, Nate, hold on. Okay. Oh, no, Street Skater 2, never mind. Street Skater 1, PS1. $10 used, closed in box. Yeah. If you want to be a real, like, son of a gun and be like, oh, well, you know, I was playing cool skating games before Tony Hawk came out. This is the one you buy. This is the one you buy. Like, yeah, this is what you use to impress everyone else. Yeah, I was into skating games before Tony Hawk. Have you heard a little indie game called Street Skater? It has all the best musics. Price charting. Okay, price charting. Because I don't look up game prices like almost ever, so I'm never really sure. Okay, so Street Skate sk8r. There we go. And a new price of $48, which is actually pretty. It has jumped as of more recent years, but it's staying at a, you know, whatever price. Oh, the aggregate sold eBay prices. Oh, okay. So it's actually like, here's the value of it overall. Well, damn, this is actually a really cool game, honestly. This game rules. This game legitimately rules. I like this game a lot. This is a lot of fun. And there's a second one. I get more Street Skater. I sure hope I don't go to Street Skater 2 and they completely misconstrue what made a good game and or ran out of time and or money, and I get a subpar experience compared to what we had now in the original game. Well, anyways, thank you all for hanging out. Greatly appreciate it as always. Hopefully you all have been having a good week so far and having a good one. I greatly appreciate all y'all hanging out. Again, as a reminder, and I will say it again on Thursday, no stream this Saturday or Sunday. So there will be no DKC. There will be no extra streaming games or skating games on Saturdays. So just keep that in mind, as I will be going on a small little vacation type thing in the meantime. So yeah, just a heads up there. But that said, if you're still awake and you're like, I need more gaming in my life, and or you're just not East Coast like me and are not tired, let's see who's doing some videoed games out here real quickly. Let's see. This can go away. This can go away. Let's see. All right. Oh, shit. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. I see you. Let's see what else we got here. All right. I know what the answer will be, but still, first answer wins. Do we want some Plant vs. Zombies speed running, or do we want some DOS gaming? Just DOS, the DOS gaming. And I will just take the first answer, and we'll decide where the raid goes from there. And also, thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate y'all hanging out as always. And if not, I'll just flip it going. If no decisions are made, I can just flip it going, no problem. All right, let me get that back going here. Flip a coin. Video games. MS-DOS is a fun time? All right. Thank you, Kitty. Appreciate you. We'll go ahead and raid Ilion _ Make sure that is underscore, right? Yeah, okay. Cool. So we will go ahead over to Ilion here. Perfect. Well, once again, thank you all for hanging out. Greatly appreciated. Check out Ilion, who is ranking the entire DOS library because he is a sicko like that. But very cool guy otherwise. But that said, until next time, which will be Thursday and the last stream of the week as well, pending Friday. It's not my stream though, so take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Stay cute as always. And until next time, peace, y'all. I'll see you all later. Goodbye. No, don't talk to me about apartments, Brad Bellflower. Okay, all right, I'll see you all later.